What's up? We're back. We are back for another video. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And how y'all doing? Baby, this has been a day. Happy Monday to everyone. Thank you guys for all coming back for our live. All right, let me get my stuff set up here. Baby, we got some good topics. We got some good topics to talk about tonight. Let's go ahead and get into it. Get all my stuff set up here. Hello. Who we got in here? Everybody. All right, for everybody compiling in, let me do a quick little roll call. All right, Rose Armstead, thanks for being here. Angela Hoodnall, Sherry Don, or Cherie Don, I'm sorry. SD Warren is here. Artra Palmer, Yvette Costello, Rhonda is here. April Pearson is here. Miss Cheryl H. Huff is here. C. Lewis is here. KBR is here. What up? Let's see who else. Gemini Twin 07 is here. Monique Johnson is here. Adrian Wiley is here. Taya or Taya, did I say it right? Taya Driver. I hope I ain't messed that up. Truth TV Podcast. What's up? That's a content creator. Let's see. Monica Gillespie, thanks for being here. Yvette McCovery is here. Thanks for being here. Joyce Pick is here. Flower Bloom is here. God's Grace 11 is here. Shirley Terry is here. Angela Kelly is here. Lisa's World is here. Stacy Boyd is here. Jackie is here. Reno, what's up? Brenda B is here. Impetitious is here. Harriet West Moore is here. Delilah T is here. Yvette Bell, I think I said, but hello again. Mrs. Mary is here. Henry Lee is here. Kim Jones is here. Velma Sadler is in the building. Tanisha Harris is here. Or Tanasha. Okay, if I said it wrong, forgive me. Valerie Jones is here. Shy Gal 976. Nuh-uh, Shy Gal, don't be shy in here now. Dark and Lovely is here. Lydia Abdul Aziz is here. How you doing? Rhonda Weston is here. Is Cookie Dough is here. Felicia Garlington is here. G Mom Liz 3 is here. Cheryl Williams is here. Omanel Moore, I think I said, but hello again. Patricia Derritt is here. Miami J 1001. Hey. Valerie Jones, Deborah C, Marsha Phillips, Gloria Williams, Kelly is here. Deidre Douglas is here. Creole Girl is here. Eumenia is here. Alabama born, Florida grown. Yes, honey. Thanks for being here. Doris Leak is here. Let's keep scrolling. Terry Gay is here. Donna Black is here. Deborah Johnson is here. I think it said Dark and Lovely. Hi. And we're to the end of the road, honey. T. Sam, thanks for being here. And everybody else coming in. All right, we got to get started. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Before we get started, I got to say thank you guys for getting me to 15K. All right. 15K. Thank y'all so much. It was a long road ahead. All right. Let me go ahead and do like my acceptance speech. It was a long road ahead. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 15K. We're actually over 15K, okay? We're actually over 15K, but I appreciate you guys for coming over, clicking on my video, for everybody that gave a super chat, for everybody that gave a cash out, for everybody that subscribed, like everybody. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, for every comment, for every dislike, because those count as well, okay? Dislikes and likes, they all count, all right? Thanks for keeping your girl in the algorithm. You guys are amazing, all right? And y'all know I love y'all down. And no, I don't be doing all that crying stuff. Do not be looking for me to be crying. And no, my eyes are not watering. But nah, thank you guys so much, for real, for real. I just saw another content creator. Y'all coming in so fast. Girlfriend Chronicles, thanks for being here, dear. All right. Thank y'all all for being here. Big Steak, I see you. Thanks for being here. Monique Johnson, thanks for being here. Yes, honey. Yes. Classy type lady, thanks for being here. All right. Linda Gamble, my mom, thanks for being here, dear. All right. Let's get into the show, baby. Let's get into the show because, baby, we got some topics. Ooh, we got some asses to drag to, y'all. Lord. Let me save my energy, Jesus. Let me save my energy, Lord. Let me numb your Horanya kill right quick. Boom. All right. We good now. Child, let's get the spirits out of here. We ain't ready yet. We ain't ready. All right. First topic, honey. First topic. So this is a public hearing here where a mother is denying dad's visitation. Let's go ahead and share. Yes, come on, new member, Miss Doris Lee. Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's get this up, child. All right, so shout out to Tyrese, because that's why I saw it on his page, child, because I do follow him with his crying ass. So a mother, honey, is denying the dad's visitation and is sent to jail for 10 days. The sheriff, honey, sends send somebody out there to come and arrest her ass, child. Y'all can't be doing that. We talked about that a little bit this morning. If you're supposed to be letting the dad have his little visitations and all that, even though you get mad with him, he's still dad. So be trying to comply. This lady here, honey, she is in some serious trouble. Let's get into it.
Miss Bouvier, you need to turn your video on because we're in the middle of trial. Middle of the hearing now. So you have to have your video on. You turn your mic off, but your video needs to be on.
Your Honor, for the record, before we proceed this matter, there are some facts I must state for the record. I'm here on special restricted appearance as the representative of the descendant. And I do not wish to waive any rights, rather statutorial or procedural. And for the record, as the authorized representative, executor, beneficiary, I have demanded a jury trial in regards to this matter. Moving forward, for the record, Your Honor, I have filed an amended notice of recusal with an affidavit of fact on May 29, 2024. Moving forward, according to Georgia Code Section 15-12-122, I respectfully excuse myself from this proceeding.
You filed a motion for recusal, which the court reviewed and denied without there being sufficient evidence. I think you filed an amended one, which the court did not receive a copy of. You were supposed to send that to Chambers if you actually wanted me to respond to it. This is a custody matter. It cannot be a trial by jury. The court will consider you London Bouvier. That's who you are. That's what the court consider you as. If you want to consider yourself as anything else, that'll be up to you. But when I make a decision, it's going to be for your government name, London Bouvier.
For the record, I stand behind my doctor.
You find you in contempt of court, 10 days in the Cobb County Jail. Miss Bouvier, you need to turn your video on because we're not.
She came up in there acting like Maurice Scott, child, and the judge was like, yeah, that's going to be a contempt for 10 days. Now, she was supposed, let's go to read what it says. It says that she's supposed to have the dad give visitations, but she was stopping the dad from doing so. And she went and filed all these amendments and all this other stuff, trying to be slick and trying to act like she was a damn lawyer out here. And then messed around and got her ass held in contempt of court, which all of her motions got denied. And she want to sit up here and be disrespectful in the courts, child, via Zoom. And the judge was not playing with her ass. So did y'all catch that? 10 days in jail, you gonna learn today. All right, that's what the judge let her ass know. You gonna learn today. And they sent the sheriff out there to go get her ass. So that's the, hey, you better be complying with the courts out here and stop thinking y'all asses is out here attorneys when you're not. You hear that, Maurice? Okay, moving on though, child. She must have went to a non-accredited school the way she was sounding up in there, child, because that was that wasn't a good look for you, sis. Yes, I had an amended this and that file. Girl, they said amend your ass down to the jail. All right, how about that? Moving on, child. Now we got a little bit of sad news. I hate to always report stuff like this, but this is trending, so we got to talk about this, okay? This is trending news. We have to talk about this. All right, so prayers go out to boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. as he reveals that his son has passed away by way of unaliving himself. All right, suicide with the S. We have to say it that way for YouTube purposes, okay? That's very sad. I hate to hear about stuff like this, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and read into what this saying. Don't know what his son was going through, but hey, always check on your family, check on your friends, check on those that you care about, because you never know what mental space they're in and or what they're going through. Pray with them so that their minds will be in a different headspace, because you never know. You walk past people every day, you work with people every day, you interact with people every day, but you never ever know what a person is going through. You never, ever know what a person is going through. Anybody can put on a happy smile and just get out there and get it and do what they have to do in order to get back home and deal with whatever they're dealing with in a very private space. But you have to check on people, because sometimes people get to that point where they're at the breaking point and they say, you know what, one more thing happens, I'm out of here. Not everybody leaves behind an suicide note. Everybody don't do that. But a lot of times when people are dealing with suicidal thoughts with an S, they are in a different headspace and they're able to mask it with other emotions. So always check in on your loved ones and those that you care about to see what headspace they're in and pray with them. Okay, prayer works. It does. I pray every day. You probably can't tell it because my mouth is real slick, but I'm very serious about my prayer life and those around me and those that I care about. I pray over my husband before he walk out the door. I pray over my son every day and my family, my immediate family and or friends, because you never ever know when danger, we talk about it, the ones that's seen and unseen. I ain't trying to take nobody to church, but that's just how I was raised and that's just how I was brought up. You always pray. That's the first thing you should do. When you open your eyes in the morning, you should say a prayer. Let's go ahead and get into Roy Jones Jr. All right. Yeah, this is sad to lose a child in this way. Now, it says that over the weekend that a heartbreaking incident occurred within the family of boxing icon Roy Jones Jr. It says that his son, DeAndre, tragically passed away by way of suicide with an S. Jones Jr. released a statement to his Instagram on Monday to share the heartbreaking news. It says, unfortunately, my son, DeAndre, took his life on Saturday. Says that he also revealed that he got a chance to spend time with his family the night before his passing. It goes on to say that I'm so thankful to God, that God allowed me to come home Friday night to spend that last night of his life with me and the family. It goes on to say that I know a lot of people are going through tough times right now, but nothing is worth taking your own life. God gives it and God should be the one to take it away. I agree with that statement. Okay. I totally agree with that statement. Prayers to him. I think that was his only son as well. That's so sad, you guys. So this is his statement that he put up here, and we just read it. We just read what he had to say. It says, please respect our privacy while my family and I process this loss. And there's no telling how long that will take him to do it, because that is your child. Okay, there's a special bond when you have children and they, and they pass away under these circumstances. Not as different if they're sick. And I'm not saying that you're not going to grieve, but you will, because they're not here anymore. But it's different when they die under those circumstances, okay, versus being in the hospital sick for a long time and the doctor saying, hey, there's nothing else we can do, versus you coming home and finding out that a person pow themselves and they're not here anymore. That's a different type of death and a different type of grieving process that you go through. So check on your loved ones, okay? Prayers to him. This is so, so sad. I hate to hear stuff like this, okay? But unfortunately, these are things that happen. These are things that happen. Regina King went through that with her son, unfortunately, you guys, and she still has not gotten over it. This has been a couple years now that her son unalived himself. She still, it was so sad watching her do that sit down interview. I think it was with Robin Roberts, where you could see the pain just like in her face and in her eyes. It's just like, as a parent, how do you get through that? Especially as a mother. And I'm not saying that it's different. Well, it is different, because as a mother, you carry the child. So there's a special bond that you have with your child. When you carry that child, you feel that child kick and move and growing inside of you. You give birth to that child, the labor pains. All of those things are reminders that that child was actually created within you. So when that child is gone, it's like a void that's never filled again. So, and of course, like I said, with fathers, they grieve as well, but it's different when a mother loses a child, because you carry that human being within you. So prayers to Roy Jones and the child's mother and everybody close to the child, friends, and everybody else that was affected by this. All right, let's move on. My goodness. Whew, I hate stuff like that. All right, so let's move on to lighter news. All right. Lighter news and prayers and condolences to anyone if you've lost someone in your family, whether it's recent or even if it was a long time ago and you still haven't gotten over it yet. Prayers and condolences to you. All right, because it takes a while to get over death. I experienced a death. I lost my father. I lost my grandfather, who I was also close to as well. Birthdays and special holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving and those things don't make it easier, but I focus on things that are Father's Day, of course. I focus on things that are like happier times. I think about happier times that I had with with those people that I lost that were very close to me. So does it hurt sometimes? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But you just have to, everybody grieve their own way. So prayers to everybody dealing with a loss. All right, let's move on, because you never get over it. All right, so let's get on. Let's go on with the next topic. Podcaster says that marriages should be treated like an NBA contract. Okay. He said that we have a 4-year deal and then we'll see if we want to renew. Is this not some stupid shit or what? Now, within this, it's going to have to definitely be a good old prenup up in there, sir. Because he's saying he can only make it to 4 years, kind of like an NBA contract. And then you'll see if you want to be with this person after those 4 years, depending. That's kind of stupid. All right. Now it says that podcaster says that marriages should be treated like an NBA contract. He said that we have a 4-year deal, and then we'll see if we want to renew. Now, this says, if you're married, what do you think about this concept? Do anybody in the chat agree that marriages should be under this, under these rules? Do you guys feel like that? Put a 1 if you think that this is a great idea for a marriage. Put a 2 if you think this is total bullshit. I know I'm gonna see some 2s. Put a 2 if y'all think this is total BS. This particular contract with this podcaster saying that you should get married for 4 years, and after the 4 years, then you'll see if you want to continue. I knew I was gonna see some 2s. All right, this is stupid. If you find somebody that you love, especially if they're your soulmate, you love that person, you want to be married for as long as you can be. It sounds like you have some insecurity, sir, to where you want to just go 4 years because you don't know about this person. Obviously, marriage is not for you. Marriage is not for everybody. It's just not. Some people just want to be with somebody. You don't want to make that commitment of saying I do and commingling everything together. You just don't want to do that. Some people want to be common law. Some people just want to live together. Hey, whatever works for you works for you. I enjoy being married. Being married is a beautiful thing. It's what you make it. Marriage is definitely what you make it. All right. If you coming in the house with attitude all damn day or every day, you want to argue all the time, that's exactly what it's going to be. Your house is going to be chaotic. If you don't ever want to give in and you want things to be your way, the shit ain't going to work, because you're two people with two different mindsets, and you're going to continue to go like this. We talk about it all the time. Marriage is what you make it. You have to be able to give in sometimes. All right. You can't have two strong-willed people like this. You're going to be bumping heads, and the shit ain't going to work. And you're going to be down there with the white people telling you what you got to do, how to split your shit up. The kids got to come over here a week and then back over here, that type stuff. So calm down, people. Just calm down and love. Why is it so complicated? Okay. And keep other people out your bedroom. We talked about that too this morning. All right. No threesomes. As tempting as it may sound. None of that. All right. Get your damn blow-up doll or something. Don't bring another human being in your bedroom, because that's going to be a problem. All right. If you got to get a blow-up doll, I don't even know. Y'all need to, I don't know, child. I ain't about to school y'all on that. Y'all need to get it together out here. I love to see marriages work. Okay. I want to be married until maybe I ain't even here no more. Like, I don't see myself ever getting divorced. I'm going to try to, and I told my husband, we're going to do this thing till the wheels fall off. You're going to get mad at my ass. I'm going to get mad at you. But the bottom line is, we're going to talk this shit out. We're going to go in there and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're going to keep it rolling. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I mean, hell, as much money we spend on this damn wedding, we're going to make this shit work. Believe that. Believe that. Okay. I ain't throwing my damn money away. I see all these people. Portia that had 2 weddings with Simon. That's a waste of money and time. A waste. Y'all could have made that shit work. Anyway, all right. Let's move on to the next topic, child. Jesus. Ooh, yes, the blow-up doll is definitely deeper issues, but you have people that do bring the blow-up doll because they don't want to bring a human in there. So, child, you doing that kind of stuff. I don't know what to tell you, girl. Yeah. I don't know. I like the real thing. I ain't into the dolls and shit like that. Like kidney ticklers and dolls. Like, no. Let's move on, though. Now, OnlyFans model, okay, her name is Mia Mercy, honey, says that she talks about an NFL player, Tara Lewis, running off on her bill, all right? And doing some little freaky-deaky stuff she ain't pay. Well, he didn't pay her. She says that as soon as he got out of the shower, honey, he hurried up and got dressed, which she knew was a red flag, but he hurried up and skedaddled on up out of there and didn't pay her the money after she went in there and gave him that Anita Baker type of little girl, the best that she had, all right? She done threw her jawbone out and all that, child. She done threw her back out and had scoliosis laying up in there. And his ass done went in there and got a good old shower and got dressed and done ran the hell up out of there after she done did all that work, all that throat work, all that neck moving. And he ain't even pay her ass. Ain't that some mess? I'd be mad about that. Let's get into it, child, because she putting his ass on blast. I was like, ooh.
I dressed real fast. I was like, whoa. As soon as he got out the shower, he got dressed real fast. I said,
oh, that's a telltale sign.
That's a red flag. Flag on the flag. Where the fuck are you going, sir? Where the fuck are you going? And that was that, Adam. Like, yeah. It got serious up in there. I'll be standing on business.
Okay, so he sprints the fuck out of there. And then you guys take off after him to make sure you get the clip.
I don't know why I was running after him, Adam. I was so pissed.
Well, you wanted your money, but you figured if you couldn't get your money, then you might as well like get this content of him and expose him, right?
I mean, No, it wasn't. It wasn't to expose him. It wasn't to expose him in any way. I really was pissed at that point, and it was just like, what else is there to do? Like, I never have niggas do shit like that. As soon as he got dressed real fast, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. As soon as he,
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at this mess. She's running down the hallway, butt ass naked behind him, trying to get her money.
Oh my God.
Some mess right here. I see y'all putting it in chat. Yeah, you might should have got your money up front, girl. Because he got you and he got you good. Why you let him get up and get a shout like that? Means he getting ready to go. Like, you don't know the signs, girl. He done got up and went in there and done washed your DNA off. Now you done and then start putting his damn clothes on. You know he about to run up out of there. He ain't gave you no money yet. He wouldn't have got his ass in that shower yet. He sure wouldn't. He wouldn't have got his ass in the shower. And you ain't getting these clothes until you give me this money. If you run up out of here, it's damn sure gonna be in your birthday suit. Believe that. That's what I told his ass. You gonna pay today. Yes, you will. She says here, we got a runner, ladies and gentlemen. She says, run me my mother effing money. All right. Child, she got him on blast. Now everybody know you out here messing with OnlyFans models and you don't pay. You probably ain't gonna get no more cutty now, sir, because you out here playing in these streets. All right. You better get out them damn streets before you catch something that you can't get rid of. Okay. Let's move on, honey, to the next topic. All right, kids, honey, kids will tell on your ass out here, baby. If you got kids, especially small ones, baby, if they see you doing some stuff, they're going to always tell on your ass, all right? They're going to always, kids are so honest. Kids are so honest and will throw your ass under the bus and still love you to death, but they going to tell on your ass. This little kid right here, honey, snitched on his mama and told mama's new man that his daddy spent the night, child. I said, what? Mama said, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Little baby was like, yeah, he did. My daddy spent the night over here last night. I said, damn. Here we go. Let's play it.
Listen, no.
Let's back it up.
Hey, baby. What you doing for the club? What? Dad stayed the night. Baby, wait, your dad stayed the night here? He was here in this house? He was with mommy? Listen, no. When did we ever say that, though? When did we ever say that? No. When do we ever say his dad stays the night? He never ever said that. Stop playing. Messiah, your dad. Did your daddy stay the night? Your daddy stay the night? Don't be telling him to say no. He just said yeah again. I'm not. Listen. I'm gonna believe him because why would he ever just say that? And I wasn't here last night, and I was. That's why. Oh, he was going on this way, right? Where? You telling him to say no? I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb.
He's listening.
Listen, I don't want to disrespect you in front of your son. I'm just trying to go about my business. I'm leaving. I'm not dumb. his daddy did that. Right. I'm gone. I'm not gonna play these stupid games with you. I didn't say it to him. I said it to you. He wasn't listening. Just like how he don't be. Man. Hey,
that's
baby.
Crazy.
What you doing for the club? What?
I'm talking about he told as soon as the door flew open, the door was like, my daddy spent the night. Like he couldn't wait to tell that shit.
Dad stayed the night.
Baby, oh my God.
Wait, your dad stayed the night here? He was here in this house? He was with mommy?
Like, yeah.
Listen, no. When did we ever say that, though? When did we ever say that?
She's talking about the baby watching all types of TV. Girl, just say you out here thotting and bopping, okay? If you were going to have a man up over there, you should have had your baby sleep so your baby would not see all these, shenanigans going on and mama in here on the whole stroll with a whole nother man up in the house when you got a man. If you still messing with the child's little daddy out here, you should have had the child sleep so that the child wouldn't be out here ratting on you. Now your ass done lost your man and you look like you're going to be going back to your son's dad now. Because he said, I'm out of here. I ain't staying here after this. Damn. Kids will tell on your ass, and kids are so damn honest, y'all. Yikes. Okay. Shout out to little man for ratting his mama out because she was out here on the mess. All right. Mama was out here on the mess. All right, let's get on with it, y'all. Damn. Mama was on the mess out here getting her back cracked while her man probably at work or somewhere. I don't know where the hell he was. Crazy. Kids will tell on your ass, baby. Okay. If y'all got little kids out here and y'all out here with a little sneaky link, you better put them to bed. You better put their ass to bed and then tell you sneaky link, look, they sleep. Come on through here for about 45 minutes to an hour and get your ass on up out of here. All right. Look at me telling y'all how to cheat. Damn. Let me stay out y'all business. Ooh, child. All right, moving on, though. Moving on, child. All right, so hypothetically, all right, say you get a date. Say you get a date, and the date invites you over for dinner, and you get there, and you find this on the table, okay? Are you staying or are you leaving? Are you going to stay and eat these damn hot dogs on this flat white bread with these crunched up ass chips that look like they done stomped with them damn... Or are you going to leave? You be like, I ain't eating this shit. Or you going to be bougie and be like, I ain't eating this. And then look what they put the drink in. This is some struggle shit right here, y'all. This is some struggle, man. Why is my drink in the measuring cup, first of all? Let's start there. Why you got my damn drink with all this damn ice in it, first of all, okay? In a damn measuring cup. Like, what the hell is this? If you on the struggle, just say that, okay? I ain't gonna be fooling with you anyway if you dealing like this. Like, you couldn't even put my shit on a hot dog bun. Like, you can't even afford buns. That's like $3 out here. That let me know you ain't got your life together. Cause I'm carrying a little bougie. I'm sorry, I done told you I'm a little bougie. I come to your house, you like, you want a hot dog? You put my shit on a flat white bread. I'm like, I ain't that shit. You ain't got no buns in here. I ain't gonna be able to eat that. All right. It look like y'all ran out of ketchup because I don't see none on there. Like, damn, who want just mustard on their hot dog? I want a little. I don't like a lot of ketchup, but just a little bit. Okay, I might want a little onion and a little relish or whatever. Like, you ain't dress my shit up, just a little razzle dazzle on the mustard and some crunched up chips. Like, yeah, I might be leaving too. I see y'all putting leaving. Somebody say they're running. Somebody say they're running up out of there. Okay. Somebody says a hard no for the hot dog. There was some struggle hot dogs, baby. I ain't gonna be able to do it. The way my bougie is set up, I ain't gonna be able to do the hot dogs, and I damn sure ain't drinking that shit out that measuring cup. I ain't doing that. You trying to get drink all over my damn shirt with that measuring cup. Who trying to drink out of that? Like, no, why you have to take my chips out the bag? Like, leave my shit in the bag and let me just eat it that way. Anyway, child, I see y'all putting in the majority rule. Somebody said they would stay. Okay. Somebody said they would stay. All right, okay. Somebody said, I'll give it away. Okay, that's a good look. Somebody says that Kool-Aid or Hypnotic. I don't know what that is, but child, I don't know what the hell it is. Somebody said, I stopped eating ketchup on my hot dog after Too Short. Oh, God. Y'all are doing a lot out here, Big Steak said they stopped eating it. Somebody said, y'all so bougie. I'm bougie. I'm sorry. I need a hot dog bun. Like, I like onion, a little bit of onions on my hot dog. Little ketchup, little mustard, maybe some relish too. If I'm feeling, if I'm feeling that way. I mean, shit. If you want to go on, I put some cheese and some damn chili up on that mug too. That's a good hot dog right there. That's a good hot dog right there. I mean, damn. But this shit right here, I don't know. That's a struggle hot dog right there. That's a struggle hot dog. But go off, child. Go off. All right. Ooh, child. You might as well be in there slicing up some damn spam. I don't eat that shit either. A damn spam sandwich up in there. That's gonna be a hell to the no. All right, moving on, child. Moving on. Lord. Lord. Them hot dogs is some struggle dogs. Okay, that's struggle dogs right there for you. All right, let's move on, child. This is another topic, child, I wanted to talk about. We're gonna get into y'all know as the show grows on. For those of you joining for the first time, we kind of get into like topics, and then we get into like the real juicy meat of everything. That the stuff that y'all really want to hear, we save it to the end. All right, we get into it. We about there. We about there. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this next clip where it says a family of Florida woman unalived by a 10-year-old girl, you guys, has a strong message for the girl's mother who was just sentenced to 5 years in prison for her role in the slaying. All right. She tells her, F you. Okay. Let's play this child because, ooh, she's mad.
Grief on full display in this courtroom.
When she died, a piece of me
also was taken.
More than 2 years after this mother's shooting death,
I remember that night.
the woman investigators say played a key role in the shooting must now serve 5 years in prison. Next at 4:30, how pain continues to seep into the lives of the victim's family.
I have an eternal dark cloud over me since my mother was killed.
A devastating tragedy for that entire community. Lucretia Isaac was in an Orange County courtroom this afternoon to be sentenced. Good afternoon. I'm Darlene Jones.
And I'm Greg Wormuth. Orlando police say she got into an argument with LaShawn Rogers back in 2022. The fight at the Jernigan Gardens Apartments on Mercy Drive, north of Colonial Drive. Investigators say that Isaac handed her 10-year-old daughter a bag with a gun inside. Eyewitnesses say that that child then took that gun out of the purse and shot Rogers. Channel 9's Giovanni Diaz spoke to Rogers' family after today's emotional sentencing.
Months after her plea deal, 33-year-old Lucretia Isaac stood in front of a judge to learn her fate.
As to count one, the court will adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the Department of Corrections, followed by 3 years of probation.
The victim's family also speaking out in the courtroom.
Lucretia, my whole world just fell apart when you and your daughter committed this senseless act. There's no amount of time that is given to you that will bring my daughter back. I forgive you and your daughter.
The sentencing comes more than 2 years since the crime. It was Memorial Day of 2022 when Isaac got into an argument with her neighbor, LaShawn Rogers. Witnesses told police Rogers was walking away when Isaac handed her daughter, a 10-year-old, a pink backpack with a gun inside. The girl then took the gun out and pulled the trigger.
She killed my baby, man. That little girl fired a gun with one hand. She's 10 years old.
Channel 9 obtained body cam video showing interviews with witnesses after the crime, including the woman's boyfriend.
I seen it. I keep seeing it.
Isaac was charged with 4 felony counts, including involuntary manslaughter and child neglect. Outside the courtroom, the family reacted to the sentence.
What they're telling us today is I can give my 9-year-old child a gun and tell him to kill everyone, and there will be nothing happening.
If you could send a message to Lucretia, what would you say?
You.
And that 10-year-old will not be facing any charges. And coming up at 5 o'clock, I'll tell you about the message the victim's mother sent to Lucretia.
Grief on full display.
What y'all think about that? The child is not going to have any charges. Of course, the child is 10 years old. I mean, it's up to the mother to raise their child in the way it should go. And then you passing her a book bag that had a weapon in it, and you knew it was in there, and you knew what you were asking her to do, which I feel like that's very, very crazy. And the fact that she knew what to do and how to handle that weapon at 10 years old. So what were you thinking, Mom? What were you thinking at 10 years old? The psychic of your daughter now has to be very crazy. Like, that should be something that she would replay in her mind over and over and over. If you take somebody's life, how do you sleep well at night? Under those circumstances, how did you got to know that her mind had to snap after she pulled that trigger and took somebody's life? And then Mom, now she's done lost her mother behind this, no telling where her dad is, but now her mother is going to be gone away for 5 years, which I think she should have got more time than that. I'm sorry, because what was going on in your mind that would make you give your daughter a 10-year-old at that? She ain't even a teenager. A 10-year-old. You just ruined her whole childhood. Her mental is all effed up now over you being irresponsible. That's what that is. That's irresponsible behavior as a parent. And when you get out, you should not even have custody of your daughter anymore, because it's looking like you are teaching her bad behaviors. She's gonna grow up to be a thug. You ruin her future over a moment, over an argument. You should not even have custody of her when you get out. But let's move on. That's a sad situation, honey. Anytime a life is lost, especially under those circumstances, that's very unfortunate. All right. So you guys may have heard about condolences to you, Miss Betsy Clay. I saw your message in there, okay, where you said you lost your daughter at 5 years old. Condolences to you, dear. And prayers to you too, because of course we know that does not go away. All right, so let's go ahead to the next topic, okay? All right, so there is an update. You guys may have heard about the story about the couple who went on a vacation in Mexico where they got electrocuted in a hot tub. The wife made it but the husband did not. He was electrocuted until he passed away. On vacation, you guys. Let's go ahead and listen to this because the wife is speaking out on this update. All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did it again. I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else and I forgot to share. I'm sorry. My bad.
So,
right,
for the man electrocuted in a hot.
Let's hold up. I see it, guys. I thank y'all for telling me. It said no sound. Thank you. I'm glad I looked over and looked at it. My mind was just somewhere else. I'm sitting here saying condolences and all that. My mind just kind of went. Pew. My apologies. All right, so we're back. Let's go ahead and play
Tub at a resort in Mexico. She was also in the tub and was badly injured. Well, now she is speaking about it for the first time with our Matt Rivers, who had a chance to sit down with her. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Michael. Liz Zambrano told us that she's speaking out now so soon after her husband's death because she wants to make sure what happened to her family doesn't happen to anybody else.
I feel that this could have been prevented.
Texas couple Lisette Zambrano and her husband, George Guillen, seen in these pictures while traveling with dozens of family members to a Mexican beach resort. What they didn't know was that these photos would be their last together.
I still can't believe it. A very good man was taken away.
Liz speaking exclusively to ABC News about what happened last week at the Sonoran Sea Resort in Mexico, where she and her husband were both electrocuted in a hot tub near the pool, seriously injuring her and taking George's life. Liz now suing the resort for wrongful death due to what she alleges was faulty wiring, sending a live current into the water.
What are you hoping to get out of that?
I want somebody to take accountability for what happened to my husband and myself.
Look at that.
In a frightening video now part of the investigation, Liz is seen being pulled to safety, George receiving CPR on the deck.
The last thing I remember him saying is, "Oh," and it's the same time that I felt the first electric shock. And then it happened over and over and over. I didn't hear him again.
The suit alleging that bystanders' attempts to rescue the couple were hampered, stating the metal from the objects carried the electrical current and began shocking the rescuers.
A lot of people jumped in, but they kept jumping out because the shocks were so strong.
Liz says she was pulled out with no pulse, given CPR and medevac to a hospital, where, as she came to, she overheard nurses confirm the worst.
I could hear them, and one of them says, "No, su esposo no la hizo."
What does that mean in English?
Her husband didn't make it.
The lawsuit seeks $1 million in damages from Casa Go, facilitator of the vacation rental, claiming George was being electrocuted and drowned underwater for 10 minutes. Wow. And at no time prior to this did defendants seek to engage the emergency shutoff for the jacuzzi. Casa Go denied responsibility, saying in a statement in part, quote, "The Sonoran Sea is a condo resort, and the Homeowners Association is responsible for all common areas, including the maintenance of the swimming pool, hot tubs, and grounds. Casa Go, a vacation rental company, is not involved in any management or maintenance of the resort." ABC News has asked the Homeowners Association for comment, but has not heard back. For the Zambranos and their lawyer, though, they feel the culpability is clear.
What policies and procedures do they have in place? And what's the point of those policies and procedures if they're not doing anything to enact them?
That's sad.
A couple more things to look out for in terms of safety if you're swimming in a pool that you think there might be a current in. The National Fire Protection Association says look out for any underwater lights that might not be functioning properly, and don't swim before, during, or after thunderstorms. Guys.
For the man electrocuted in a hot tub at a resort.
Right there. Now I'm gonna be scared to get in hot tubs now. Damn. Y'all, do y'all hear that? That would be some crazy shit to be in a hot tub and you just automatically just start getting electrocuted. And of course, when you're electrocuted, you can't just jump out because your body is just like reacting to the current. I mean, what, to the electrocution that's going on. Like, damn. And then she's like, hey, it was just like, it was shock, and then it would stop shocking, and then it just kept shocking. Like, damn. So she actually died and then came back because they did CPR and brought her back. But damn, it could have been both of them. And now that the homeowners, they're not even responding, like nobody wants to take responsibility. I see you guys putting it in the chat. I don't feel like $1 million is enough because a life was lost. And not that you can put a price on a life, but I do feel like they should get more than $1 million behind this. Like, I mean, it's so many for damages, for neglecting to do whatever they need to do. If the homeowners is over, making sure that repairs and things like that are done on their property. Obviously, they didn't do it because you got people out here getting in hot tubs, getting electrocuted to death. So I would be suing the fuck out of them, and somebody will be definitely taking accountability. That's definitely going to be a bad hit for the resort because now people going to be like, yeah, I ain't going up over there. Because look at how they did those Mexican people. Like, hell no. They ain't take accountability, and them people are up and died up in there. Like, definitely be careful, guys. The weather is nice. People are going on vacation. Like they said, if you see like some lights or whatever underwater that look like they may be malfunctioning, don't get in there because you could be the next victim of a situation like this. That's scary, okay? Ooh, child. That sent me. Lord, that sent me. All right, so let's get into your girl. For those of you that did not get to see it yet, y'all know Miss Melody Cherie, honey, snapped off on Wanda Jean, honey, the lying machine out here. We're going to go ahead and get into that because, baby, she read her down to the gods, Lord Jesus. Lord, child, Wanda is somewhere in them backwoods, honey, licking her wounds behind this shit. I said, oh, my God. All right, Melody went full-fledged ahead on her ass. All right, let's go and get into it.
What happens is sometimes people get so used to you being quiet, right? Not addressing them, right? Being quiet, not addressing them. Because sometimes you just be sitting back like, man, hopefully they get it together. Like, hopefully they stop. Like, oh, God, please let them stop. Because I really ain't trying to go there. Please, God, make them stop. Because I really ain't trying to go there. Yeah, go tell your friends. Tell them all to get on over here so they can hear it from the horse's mouth. Okay. Tell them. Don't tell them, come on over here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Because, see, don't ever think that just because I sit over here and I mind my business, I drink my water, and I make my money, that I can't get with your ass. Don't ever think that. And what I'm on right now, what I'm on, I'm literally on. Play with me, and I'm coming for you. I'm not, that's just the energy I'm on right now. I'm just being honest. That's just the energy I'm on. Because I know that for years, I have sat back, been quiet, minding my business. But I'm going to make this public service announcement, okay? Public service announcement. Wanda Moore-Leaf, let me tell you something. The only thing that's whack is your whack-ass hairdo and your whack-ass ugly-looking food truck you had in your background today and your whack-ass food. That's what's whack. Real talk, lady, I ain't seen you in I don't know how long. I ain't been thinking about you. And the funny thing is, me and your daughter and your son-in-law actually have right now a decent communication piece. We actually kind of okay. So I really don't know where all this energy from you keeps coming from. But let me tell you something. I used to literally try to spare you because of the relationship I've had with your daughter, the relationship I've had with your grandkids. You get what I'm saying? So I've kind of tried to spare you. But I was hoping you did tonight what you did. And you spewed out a lot of false information, my girl. You spewed out a lot of hate and false information. I already done text my attorney. File it expeditiously. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Ain't no more sparing of nothing, no shape, form, fashion, none of that. Not doing it. Letting you know I'm not doing it. Tired of you. You do too much. Ain't nobody checking for you. You do way too much, and you've been doing way too much. And the fact of the matter is you keep lying. Then you coming for my skincare brand too? Okay. Talking about, girl, some of the stuff you was naming products, I ain't gonna lie. I'm using. I ain't never bought a day in my life. So get ready to prove that shit in court, my girl. Get ready to prove that shit in court that I bought, that I'm using some other products you name. I don't even know how to pronounce the names because you can't talk. So I didn't understand half of what you were saying, but I know what I use on me is solely 7th Avenue. So you get ready to prove that in court. You do too much. You've been doing too much, but I've been sparing you because of the fact that I've had a relationship with your child. But I ain't checking for you. First of all, you old enough to be my mama. You not finna do nothing. You ain't about to whoop nothing. We know that to be true. All you do is run your mouth. And anybody who run their mouth as much as you do ain't finna do shit. Ain't about to do nothing. So take your razor blade, cut lip, ugly looking ass on up to the courthouse because that's where you about to be because you finna get served, my girl. I'm not playing with you. I don't make money just for fun. I make money to handle bitches like you. So I'm standing on business with you tonight, Lil Wanda. Standing on business with you tonight, Lil Wanda, because you've been saying so many lies for years that I can prove in court is a lie. So I'm coming for your ass and everything you got. So wherever you was posted up tonight, because I'm gonna show you where I'm posted up tonight. See, this is how I live. There's a difference. There's a difference. I live a certain way. Wherever you was posted up tonight, wherever it was with that ugly ass food truck, purple ass food truck, look broke down on 2 wheels in the back. That's where you were. Here's where I am. Okay? Here's where I am. We ain't the same. Our money ain't the same. I'm about to show you how much of not the same we are, my girl, because you talk too much. It ain't nothing wrong with going on YouTube, making your videos laugh or fun, but when you start making up stuff, when you start lying, just making up stuff, you're going to have to pay for that. Point blank, period. Because a whole lot of what you said tonight, my girl, was all false. And you're not finna stand behind no doing it for entertainment purposes only. Nope. And I'm not sparing you. I don't care about nobody else. I don't care about their feelings. Can't nobody come make me change my mind. It's up and stuck, Lil Wanda. Up and stuck. Okay? And while you talking about some what you can back a U-Haul, the only thing you back is your house. Sweetie, we have movers. I don't need a U-Haul. Okay? Don't need a U-Haul, bitch. Got movers for that.
Not bitch.
So you keep on backing up in your little U-Haul. I have movers for when I need to make a move. Okay? Miss Lil U-Haul.
Not Lil U-Haul.
Listen, y'all. Listen. It has been ridiculous. All these claims, all this stuff that's not true. And it's 2024 and I'm not playing games about me and mine now day of the year. Jay, why you laughing? Because I'm straight serious. Point blank. Not playing now day of the year. You do too much, Wanda. Lil Wanda. Lil Wanda. And I know you've been thinking that I wouldn't say nothing to you because I be so quiet. But ever since I revealed that your baby daddy been in my DMs, you been on one. But where's the lie? Ooh, I got the receipts. Where's the lie? Ooh, you look good. I wish where my red phone at. God dang it, I wish I had the red phone. Looking good, baby girl. Ooh, keep it up. Ever since that, you've had a problem. But where was the lie? And if you didn't care about it, why are you so upset? Why are you so upset if you ain't care about it? Why are you so mad about it? Ever since I made that comment, you've had a problem. Did it hit you like that, Wanda? Because what I like to know is, who is your daddy? You want to try to dig and find all this stuff, and you so invested in my family, and you saying so much that's just false. Remember, my brother was sitting at a restaurant laughing at your ass. It's so false. You just make up stuff. Just make up stuff. But I'm going to need you to prove that shit in court or run me my money because I'm not paying with you. I'm not playing at all. You're going to pay me. I'm not playing with you. And I'm going to pull all your little videos because everybody got them recorded already.
So do.
I'm going to show all your videos. By the time they hear how your mouth run and how you speak, male or female judge going to hand you your ass. They going to do it. You just vile. Just vile. Just vile. Oh, disgusting, embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I tell you. you what's embarrassing, having a mama like you.
Ooh.
I tell you what's embarrassing, having a grandmama like you.
Ooh.
I tell you what's embarrassing, having an auntie like you.
Thanks.
I tell you what's embarrassing, having a motherfucking daughter like you.
Yes, God.
Embarrassment.
Woo.
Now, don't think you're going to keep coming up here up on this goddamn internet playing with me and think I'm not going to say nothing. Because the only deplorable that I see is you. You. And you old enough to be my mama. I'm 38. What's wrong with you? That's why your ass couldn't graduate school. Too much in everybody else's business, just messy probably. Go do something productive. Get a GED shit. And you always got something to say. Always got something to say about my honorary doctorate. It's because I did some shit that's honorable. Now, how about you go be honorable? Do some honorary type shit, like finish middle high school. Whichever one you didn't finish. Finish that shit. Go do that. Do something honorable, like be a better mama. Do something honorable like that. Be a better grandmama. Do something honorable. Then maybe you can get some honorary something. Okay? Do something honorable. Because literally, let's be clear, over half of your life already over.
Damn.
It's already over. Half of your life, study the lifespan in this day and time. How long you live in look at it. Your life is halfway over. And instead of doing something positive for a change besides stealing, doing something positive.
Not stealing.
It's being a thief. Doing something positive for the second half of your life. You won't hear causing a ruckus. You won't hear coming for a 38-year-old. That's deplorable.
Yeah.
So you heard what I said. I meant what I said. And you sit over there and wait for your papers because like a lot of people on this internet that make threats about lawsuits. Because the only thing I've been to court for is about my kids. Everybody knows that. A lot of people make threats about lawsuits. I'm not playing. I don't make those kind of threats. I make it happen. So you better get ready. It ain't nothing else.
Look at Chit Chat in the I just saw it. It says, yes, say your shit with your chest. Look at Chit Chat with QT. Hyping her up. That is so
it ain't nothing else.
Y'all.
Just get ready. And get ready to come to that courthouse and prove whatever, all this stuff you've been saying. All this stuff you've been saying. Because I'm going to come at you for every lie you told. I want something. For every lie you told, I want something. Prove it. Not playing. Not playing with you. I have no more the little soft spot I had. Because let's be clear. Me and your daughter talked on the phone back in maybe December. She texted me, did I have a moment to speak? I said, sure. She called, asked me some advice on something I'm not going to share because I told her I would not share the conversation. Asked for some advice on something. I gave it to her. Boom, boom, boom. We just filmed the other day together. Cool conversation. Laughed. Ha, ha. Boom, boom, boom. So I was keeping a little soft spot trying to not go in on you because of the fact of how we all trying to get along. But girl, let me tell you, I'm not checking for you. Somebody said get Marcella too. She getting hers too. She been lying for years too. They just make stuff up. She said I was still sleeping with my ex-husband. I ain't slept with him since I left him in 2020. Lying. But you're going to have to prove it. You have to prove this. Nobody's playing with y'all. I make money to shut up hoes like you. You a hoe. You always been a hoe. And you know who got a damn husband and a boyfriend. Wanda. Lil Wanda. Grow up. Or not. Don't matter. Either way, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to holler.
Come on in here now.
What happened?
Baby, when I tell you that was a Reed, she drug her pink. Do you hear me? Wanda is somewhere in them backwoods pink crying. All right, so let's show Wanda's response to Mel reading her ass down. Y'all gonna laugh at this shit right here. Let's show Wanda's response to Mel reading her ass from Genesis to damn Revelations. All right. Let's let it catch up, child. All right, so this is Wanda's response, child. This is Wanda's response. Let's let it catch up. Stream y'all is so damn slow. All right, here go Wanda's response, child.
He just been back here cut me all the time. I'm back. And you don't got no room. He just been back here cut me all the time. I'm back. And you don't got no room. can't cut me all the time. I'm fat. And you ain't got no whoop.
Oh my God. This Wanda response, y'all, to Mel reading her ass down.
I'm fat. And you ain't got no whoop. I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat. And you ain't got no whoop.
Oh my God.
I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat.
There's one out there in them backwoods of Belgium out there, child. The Mel done read her ass down out there, crying her eyes out.
And you ain't got no whoop.
Oh my God.
I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat. And you ain't got no whoop. I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat. And you ain't got no.
It's the way he looking in the camera for me, okay? Please don't look at me and cry like that, sir, okay?
Woo.
Oh my God.
I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat. And you ain't got no whoop. I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat. And you ain't got no whoop.
Are you okay, Wanda?
I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat.
You know you hurt when you crying like that and you can't even understand what the hell they saying. That thing hurt him in his soul. Wanda, you okay?
And you ain't got no whoop.
Oh, child.
I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat.
Oh my
And you ain't got no whoop. I can't cut me
Oh
all
my
the
God.
time.
All right, we gotta move on. That shit had me roll. I said I am so playing that after Mel's live because baby, that was fitting and proper. I said, damn it, that is Wanda crying after Mel done drug her ass back across them damn tracks by her bun, baby. One more time for the road.
And you ain't got no whoop.
Oh, child.
I can't cut me all the time. I'm fat.
Baby. All right. That right there, that saved my night right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's get on with this show. Baby, I had to give y'all a good laugh and a gag because that sent me, okay? Ooh, child. Okay, get it. All right, so let's move on. All right, so now after let me see which one do I want to play next. All right, so I'm gonna save her for last. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna play this because she is responding. Y'all know Melody said that Wanda came to her and was pretty much apologizing because production told her to, because she was trying to get back on the show. So she knew that was the only way she was going to be able to be back on the show, as if she apologized to Mel. Mel says she has the footage where Wanda came to her and fake apologized to her because she wanted to be back on the show. Wanda always said, I don't want to be back on the show. I don't care about being on the show. So why did you go and apologize to Melody if you didn't care about being on the show? That's what I want to figure out. Okay. Is it Karen? You might need to give us a minute. Y'all still crying. Oh, we haven't started playing it yet. Y'all said no sound? I haven't played it yet. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Somebody said no sound. Somebody said I'm done. Can everybody hear me? Because I see y'all putting in there no sound. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right. Y'all can hear me. I have not shared it yet, and I'm just kind of giving a little commentary on top of it first. Okay. Somebody said I can hear. Great. Y'all recovered in the chat, child. I had to play that, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to play that crying because, baby, I just, in my mind, I just imagine her ass crying like that after Mel done up and read her ass down like that. That shit had me rolling. Baby, listen. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Let's get on with the show. All right. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. Shout out to my girl, Show Stylist Spirit. I'm going to play a few sound bites here where Wanda is talking about she apologized. This is why Mel read her ass down. All right, I ain't even gonna talk no more. Let's just go ahead and go ahead and get this in, and then we go. Somebody said, "Give me a minute. I got to breathe." Baby, okay. I cannot tell y'all how hard I was laughing at work when I saw that shit today while I was putting my show together. I was dying at my desk. People looking at me like, "What the hell are you laughing at?" I played that thing over and over and over and over, just cracking the hell up at my desk. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Hi, dear Retalk. Thanks for being here. That's another content creator. And also T-Talk with your girl is a content creator. You guys follow them and support. All right. Let's get into this shit here. Because baby, and we're going to go ahead and blow it up. Again, shout out to my girl, Show Style and Spirit. Ooh, child, ooh, child. This is why Mel drug her ass back across them tracks. All right, y'all see the raggedy ass food truck in the background where Mel said they ain't have a damn 2 wheels on the bitch. Let's go on and get into it, girl. Okay, this is Wanda talking the shit. All right, sitting out there with them big ass football shoulders.
Hello, that's why they wanted me to talk to her ass, because they wanted me back on the show. She don't want to film if I'm on the show. So I said, okay, that's fine. Let her film. She need it. She got 4 little ones. She need it. All my children is grown and gone. I can just do what I've been doing. She need that money. She need it. Because you see, her singing career ain't going no damn well. That damn, without Chanel world ain't going no damn well. Goddamn.
Who is Shanetta's world? Okay.
7th Avenue ain't going no damn well. See, I wouldn't even say nothing about your 7th Avenue if you never said anything about my food, something you never fucking taste. You never taste my food. And you call my food nasty. So you damn right I'm gonna talk about your 7th Avenue. That shit ain't no good. Stormy, I told you they want to get you some. I tried on my skin, Stormy. Let me see what my skin is getting any beautiful than what it already is. Because she over there losing that Noxine on her face, changing her color and shit. That's what she using on her face, Noxine. Noxine, or whatever the name of it is. That's what she using over there.
Noxina with an N? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Changing the damn, want to go back to, I'm using my care on my face, bitch. So everybody know that you using that other folks shit. You ain't using no 7th Avenue. 7th Avenue ain't doing shit for you. And I ain't heard nobody else show their face saying they're doing that for you. Damn. I know old girl should most definitely put it on her face. And Black Titanic most definitely need to put it on her face. She need to wear it. And all the other bloggers that you say, your friend, all them bitches need to put it on their face. Let me see how their face look with it. Let me show their face. Don't show your face, girl. We don't want to see your face no more, Melon. We know what you can do, okay? Next.
Why she calling Melody Melon? We don't want to see your face, Melon.
Us see somebody else's face. Please let us see somebody else's face. I can let y'all see somebody else's hair growing through my. Okay.
All right. Again, shout out to Show Style and Spirit, okay? Wanda is she is so damn ignorant. I cannot take her, Jesus. I cannot take her. All right, so let's move on. There was another piece I wanted y'all to hear too. Let's see.
There's nothing more powerful than you making your thing happen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna play the other part.
Really going for
relation to what I wanted to hear.
children and the paternity.
So let's get out of that. So I wanted you guys to hear where, because Melody had already put out there that Wanda came to her and apologized, and she only did it. Wanda said production told her to do it, but I feel like she did it on her own because she knew that Melody pretty much is the gatekeeper to her getting back on the show after she put hands on her at Madonna. Y'all remember that whole setup where everybody was out there, damn near fighting, and it was said in the ledge that she scratched Melody on the back, trying to grab her, or trying to hit her or whatever. But you assaulted her, and I think Melody probably told on. I'm gonna just say hypothetically, or maybe allegedly, that pretty much that she's not filming. Well, she did say she wasn't filming with you anymore, but she probably threatened a lawsuit on your ass for assaulting her, Wanda. So of course, Kingdom Reigns Entertainment, aka Carlos King, was not getting ready to risk his business being sued by you being a damn liability out here putting your hands on the executive producer of his damn show. And bottom line is, if Melody quits the show is over. So I don't know why your daughter and your son-in-law think that they're trying to be moving up the ladder to be trying to take over the damn show to be the star of Love and Marriage Huntsville, because that shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna pop. Ain't nobody trying to see them. I guarantee you, if Melody walks from this show, Love and Marriage Huntsville is gone. Period. That's on period. Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. Ain't nobody hardly watching the shit now. And they damn sure don't want to see you back on there after you done sat on your platform telling people over and over and over and over and over. Keep watching. I'm filming. You ain't been filming, girl. You are not filming. Melody made it clear. Just like she made it clear with Ariana that she was leaving the show if they brought her on that show. Have we seen Ariana on this damn show? No, because Carlos King values Melody. He don't value the Scots. Did he have a podcast with the Scots on there? Hell fuck no. He didn't have no podcast with Tisha and Marceau. He knew won't nobody coming to that bullshit, but he definitely knew to have Melody up there if he wanted to sell out. And that's on period. So Wanda, I don't know what you're talking about. You took your Michelin built body ass over there to apologize to see if you could trick Melody into taking your apology so you could run to production and Carlos say, oh, me and Melody apologize to each other. We're good now. Let me back on the show. Obviously, you do need it because you are on social media showing your ass because you can't be on the fucking show. This is why you're acting out. You're saying, oh, let her have it because she needs it more. Melody's money is fine. Yours don't seem to be so much. Look how you living. Look how you living. You still ain't got your truck out, and this is going on year number 2. But you got time to be bothering other people in their business. Get some therapy. I'm convinced, and I'm going to say allegedly, something happened to Wanda as a child. Something happened to Wanda as a child. It's either that or when her mother passed away, something snapped in Wanda because she is evil as fuck. And she is not a woman's woman. And she has so much hatred in her heart. She's color struck like an old ass, hateful ass white lady from back in the day. Y'all know how them damn racist ass white people used to be back in the day. That's exactly how Wanda's ass act. You don't even realize your own color, man. Melody is a black woman just like you. So the time that you're spending to try to put her down, she's a mother just like you. She's a black woman just like you. She's trying to be, well, she is a businesswoman just like you trying to be. But the problem with that, Wanda, is you're so busy watching other people and what they're doing that you are not doing anything for yourself. You're not educated. You won't go back and get an education, but you do have time to sit on social media all fucking day. But then you hate on the next person because they are productive. And it's sad. You have a lot of hatred. And you're passing, I said it this morning, you're passing it down from generation to generation to generation. Look how Tisha's daughter acts. And I don't like to talk about people's kids, but I see what I see. If you got them on the show, it's open season for me to speak on it. Tisha's oldest daughter got a fucking nasty attitude just like you and Tisha. And you guys are training her to be the same nasty little biatch like you are. And I said that shit. And I said it. I said it. I said it. Let's get her off my screen. Let's get her off my screen. Let's move on, honey. I'm gonna show y'all really why her ass is mad. Because I'm on my petty bullshit today. I am. And let's go ahead and get into some comments because people had some comments on her ass too. All right, shout out to one of my subscribers for sending me this. Let's go ahead and share this because the people in the comments was weighing her ass out too. People had some comments to say to her ass about how she was acting and how Mel had to come for her ass. All right. Let's blow up a little bit. All right. So this is her. That's the food truck back there. That's the lie that we just saw. All right. Let's move on to these damn comments. All right. So this is what Miss Van had to say. Miss Van said, happy Monday. It says that the look you get when you realize the ignorance truly runs deep. It says that give enough rope and it will hang itself every time. Hashtag checkmate. Hashtag steal that queen. Hashtag win a circle. Hashtag be encouraged. That was Miss Van's response to Wanda and her bullshit where Melody had to read her down. All right. Again, says, good morning, Miss Van. It says that you all have the patience of Job. Says, I would have dragged those jokers through the courts a long time ago. These are what commenters are saying, fans of the show and fans of Melody. All right, the next person said, Miss V, stay on your throne. Let that broken, ignorant spirit person continue to lay with the fleas. They are not worth it, okay? The next person says that your grands will be so proud of you when they're older. Not. It says that they'll be so ashamed, but then again, maybe not. It says that, their mammy girl isn't shameful. It says the girl that mouth has done it again. First time you got fired, this time you're going to get served. It says that work on your speech impediments. Become more articulate. Work on you and others. Self-reflection is very helpful. As you get older, you should be wiser. Sad, but true. Okay? That's what some of the commenters had to say to Wanda damn Jean out here. Okay? Boom. You're raising the next generation of broken, little, mean-hearted, jealous-hearted heifers. Who gives a fuck if whatever she's using on her face, what business is it of yours? I'm going to say it again. Whatever she put on her face, what business is it of yours? Wanda. Don't nobody have nothing to say about you walking around here with that musky ass bun you keep slapping on the back of your damn head. What fucking business is it of yours who her daddy is? Who the fuck is your daddy? What business is it of yours who she's sleeping with? Why you clocking her coochie mouths? I ain't seen you go live now one time on no date, and you say you got 2 men. Neither one of them hoes take you out on a fucking date. But you worried about who Mel's man is and who she was booed up with in a picture. Why you following her if you don't like her, you fucking stalker? These are questions that everybody want to know. If you don't like me, why the fuck are you following me? If you don't like me, why you on my page sitting in my bushes looking at my shit like that? Hater. That's exactly what she is. Who is your damn daddy? The fuck you worry about who her daddy is? Worry about why the person you chose to be Tisha daddy is out here chasing young girls. Focus on that. Focus why he's in Mel's DMs telling her how good she look and ain't said shit to you. That's what you mad for, because he ain't complimenting your broke down ass. But he is complimenting somebody who he see is out here taking care of themselves and out here moving and shaking and popping. You ain't doing nothing over there. But hating. Check up on why your baby daddy got a young one out here. That's probably, well, how old is that baby now? I did a live on this shit about a year ago. That child might be about 8, 9 years old now. How old is Tisha? In her 40s. Her daddy is a preacher. So y'all do the math. They don't want people to hear about that shit. But it's going to take care of me to pull your shit up. Since you want to talk about everybody else, let's go ahead and put it out there. And I ain't going to say allegedly either. Do what you got to do. I done told you what I do with lawsuits. It's going to be confetti. Send that shit over here. It's confetti. I promise you. But let's move on, honey. But we ain't scared of that bullshit. I don't worry about that. All right. Send that shit over here. Bring, bring, bring. Throw that shit up like confetti. You're going to think it's a birthday party in this bitch. All right. Moving on. Let's go ahead and get into this Dr. Evileen and Destiny bullshit. Because she out here talking out of turn, too. I'm going to drag her wig across the tracks right quick. Yeah, let's go on and do that right quick. I guess shout out to Evileen because we looking at her bullshit. You know, let's go on and look at this right quick so I can drag her right quick and get on out of here, child. People is talking out of turn today. My God. Destiny with these old auntie knees sitting up here. Stop wearing short stuff too, Destiny, because you don't have the knees for it, girl, okay? You done been on your knees too long, 15 years with Moses, and you done damaged your knees out here, girl. Okay, I just want to let you know if you watch my channel, Destiny. All right? You got them deep throat type of knees, girl. Let me stop. It's looking like you got them deep throat type of knees. You've been down there. Don't like you've been praying or you've been down there doing some other shit. But anyway, somebody say I'm choking. Check them old ass auntie knees. Look at them knees. You ain't got no kneecaps. Damn knees is chopped and screwed sitting up there. All right, let's move on. That ugly ass dress. Let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna start it at this point because they ain't doing number bullshitting before that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let me get my notes up here, honey. Give me notes. Let's give me notes. Give me a second. Because I took a little bit of notes here. All right. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's get into it. Boom.
That's trying to say they gave me money.
Well, when I talk about people, I like to use names, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so Sunny.
Okay.
She made a comment.
Now she's talking about people who said that they gave her money. She's talking about Mel, then she's talking about Sunny, Moses, just people sporadically who gave her money. So she's addressing that. All right.
You said Melody gave her money, Sunny gave her money, Moses gave. Well, first of all, Moses was my man.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Thank
y'all.
you. Let's start there. Damn it. Second of all, we're gonna talk about the embellished number that Miss Melody stated. It was very embellished.
I did not hear the number, but let's talk about it. Okay?
It was very embellished, and what I wanted to make sure that was clear, because I'm not here to talk.
You know,
about
these women will see this now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no problem now. You know what I'm saying? They'll see it. Okay, as long as you're good with it.
They can see it.
All right, you're ready. You're ready. Because what she said, I'm still her.
I'm still her.
I love that. Like I use that all the time. Like, listen, I told my man,
I bought that fragrance
still
too.
her.
You still broke too, but go off.
Let me know. You got a fragrance for her?
Yes,
because that's what I'm about. I don't give a damn how I smell because I just want to say I'm still her.
I think that's it.
That's it.
You want to put it on you?
It's me right here, y'all. Her.
I'm still her.
This is the name of it. I'm still her.
Yep.
I'm still her.
I'm still
How
her.
we get to this? Madani.com.
Madani. Like that. My dad's name is Donnie.
Madani.com.
Madani Beauty.
MadaniBeauty.com. Okay,
Yes,
let's get into it. Now.
I'm offended.
Oh, sorry.
So why is she still saying Moses was her man when we've already established that this man was seeing a plethora, a boatload, a legion of hoes? Okay, why is she still doing that? But go off, child.
We're gonna and so I just want to be clear. We talked about Moses, and then Sunny saying she gave me money. I don't recall.
Okay, she didn't give you the money. She a damn lie. That's what you're saying.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I just call it what it is.
And then as far as Melody, we were once friends.
You know I can't fight, right? I'm just going for that. I don't talk shit about people, but I can't fight. Okay, good. Okay.
I don't go there, but you know.
You never know.
But I just want to be clear, like there was a real friendship with Melody and I, and we both supported each other in multiple ways. We sponsored business opportunities. We sponsored Mimosas with Melody. We sponsored an event I used to do called Madani Beauty and Luncheon. And then we also, just as women, you know, when her car would break down.
Into this. We supposed to get to the light shit first.
But I'm just saying, we do a
reunion, we do the light funny shit first.
Well, I want to get to that and then get into the fun stuff. But I want to be clear that it wasn't a one-sided friendship. We both did things for each other. You know,
you and Melody.
Correct. I rented cars for her when she didn't have the credit, and I did. I supported her business when she had events. She supported my business, and so the number that she threw out there was also sponsored.
What number did she say?
I think she went on Carlos King and said it was $6,000
that she gave you.
Correct.
Okay.
So sponsorships included. We didn't even get to that number. So I'm like, is she including sponsorships? And when I looked at my pay,
stop it. This bitch lying. First of all, Melody gave you money not for no fucking sponsorships. It was for your bills. When she came over there and said your utilities were getting cut off. See how she said in interviews and lie. Destiny have that selective memory. I don't know. Maybe it's early Alzheimer's or something like that. But Melody made it very clear on Carlos King's show, Nightcap, that your ass was sitting over there in that damn house that you refused to get out of, that you could not afford. And there were notices on the door where they about to turn your shit off, and she felt sorry for you. And she sent you $6,000 to help you get your shit caught up. So they ain't had nothing to do with no sponsorship and no businesses that you guys were going through, Destiny. Like, stop the lies.
PayPal, which I got receipts for.
I trust you, baby.
I want you to see the receipts.
Okay,
people be trying to say I be lying, so I
look at them, baby.
It didn't even get close to $6,000, but I will say this, and I'm gonna sit in this. She was a good friend to me. She volunteered to send me $1,000 once, and I never asked for it. It just showed up in my PayPal account because we had been sending sponsorship money to each other, and I was very appreciative.
Stop it again. Let's go back to this car rental bullshit, because my thing is Melody got a brother, Melody got a mom. If she needed a rental car, why would Miss Van not rent her one and she got to go to Destiny? Why would she need to go to Destiny before she would ask her mother, who is fully capable, I'm sure had a credit card and had the means to help her get a rental car if she needed one? Why does she need to go to Destiny? That does not sound right. That does not sound like Melody did no shit like that, Destiny. She keeps saying that. This is like the second or third interview that I've heard Destiny say that. And I don't believe it, because I don't believe Miss Van would sit on it knowing that Melody needed a car or did not have a car, knowing that she has children that she has to take from point A to point B, and would not help her daughter get a car, whether it was rental car or whatever. I don't believe that. But let's continue.
But then it became, this is what I did for a person. And it was said that I went on a crusade to talk about her being a bad friend, which I never did. I want y'all to find the footage where I did. Now, after she made that comment on Carlos King's Nightcap, I did say, now you showed me that you're a bad friend. Because if I give something to you out of the kindness of my heart, the world should never know about it. And that's just how I felt.
But you know, for me, I don't trust, Jackie, Quad, Simone are my friends, right? But on reality TV, I wouldn't take nothing.
But it's a funny thing.
That they come back sometimes.
It's a funny thing. When it happened, when I was like, oh my God, like, why would you? I called her, she didn't answer. I sent her a voice note and I was emotional. I was like, thank you so much. Why did you send that? But I appreciate it. And then she kept the voice note. I said, that's a receipt.
Well, Melody, we want to thank you for the money. But y'all were friends. And at some point, this is how we want to do. We want to get y'all back there some kind of way. But Scorpio's kind of hard. Because when I don't fuck with people no more, I'll be done forever. You know what I'm saying?
Taurus.
Oh, you a quad. Oh my God. You ain't gonna never forget this shit. I don't know how y'all gonna get back together. But I will say this. Me and Quad were in a very bad place last year, and now we're good. So there is hope.
But let's be clear. I made that statement because you made it.
Right.
You was messy on Messy Monday, so I just wanted to clear it up, and I want people to think that that's what I'm sitting in. But I just want to clarify that it wasn't a one-sided friendship.
There you go.
We loved on each other. MadoniBeauty.com.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, that's it. So listen, the news dropped that Love and Marriage Huntsville has an all-time high on their episodes. Isn't that great? Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
No, we have to celebrate that. Let's drink to it, girl. Let's drink to it. We're going to get her drunk, y'all.
No, we're not.
Listen. Drink
she got
to
me
it.
in the boondocks and this is driving me home.
Listen, I drive you in my in the car for you. Ain't no problem. So, what do you think helped you all get to the ratings that you're at?
What do you think as a viewer?
I think it's messy this season. I think for you to come back and, you know what I mean? I don't want to get into the stuff. I was going to get to the light stuff. But for you to come back and then your ex-man's wife, they're wife now, right? They married. Allegedly wife. Everything's alleged. His wife to come back on the show and she was your producer. And I had a lot to say about that. I really did because, and I'm going to let you talk, but.
Well, so you think that's what attributed to
I think there was a lot of that. Yes, because usually it's the Melody and Martell shit on Front Street, not this season.
I would definitely say fresh storylines, new people.
And you're giving.
Oh.
You're giving all of your life. Like you put it down. When you said, I am her, when you met with Moses, I was like, this girl get reality. Just get it. Fuck it.
At that point, I still had a little bit of respect for him, so I was trying not to go there. But when he started lying, I just lost it. Because we never had any type of banter like that before. So I think the faces that you saw was shock. Because I am respectful to men. And he's always showed up to me as a man.
Right.
In that moment, I didn't see.
Oh, you respectful to men. You ain't never respected LeBaric when you was sending pictures of LeBaric to damn Moses during the time you was married to the man. Looking for approval from your side dude for your husband. Like, what the hell? That's not respectful. And child.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you mean when you say I'm still her? Because I love that statement. What do you mean when you say I'm still her?
So having known him for 15 years, I've always been that girl. And I'm not arrogant or anything like that. But I think in that moment, I had to remind him, like, don't play with me. Like, I'm still her. Like, don't play with me.
Right.
And I think it was just a confident moment.
Yeah, you are beautiful in person. A lot of times I see people, I'm going to say young ladies. I see young ladies, and when I see them in person, they're not beautiful in person. Like, no, it'd be an edit. No, I'm not talking about nobody in particular, but I'm saying I sit with a lot of celebrities and stuff, and when I look at them, they don't look beautiful like you do sitting here next to me. I'm saying for real, you are her. Girl, you are her.
Thank you, Evileen. And you're actually pretty in person too.
Okay, I know that. But okay. My man tells me that every day, but I appreciate it. No, but for real. So you've been a trending topic. I said, y'all got all-time ratings. You've been a trending topic, right? How did it make you feel that your ex came in with his new wife, Sunny, and they talked so harshly about the situation? Like, to me, I know it's a sensitive topic. If you dated somebody, you came to be very close to that person, it kind of can be painful. How did you feel that they could speak or she could speak so harshly?
I was confused. I was really confused. I'm like, girl, you should be getting piped down and in the honeymoon phase. Like, you should be happy. Like, where is all this negative energy coming from? I was confused, to be honest with you. And I don't understand it. I still don't understand it.
So were you guys friends?
Who?
You and Sunny.
I would say we were too close for this because, you know how it is with production. And for her to say I was just doing my job and I did it well, if your job is to be a manipulator and a liar and all these other things, then I guess you did do your job well. But outside of us being on the show, production and talent, she wanted to manage me, which is why she booked the Monica show.
Okay.
And Melody and I opened up for Monica. And that requires the next level of relationship if you go manage somebody, right? It's not just talent and producer. And then the whole year that I was off the show, she wasn't producing on the show. We still stayed in communication to the point where her sister invited me to Mexico to her surprise birthday party.
So
And
y'all were if y'all not friends, y'all were very close associates.
We were associates. I would say that, close enough for me to be invited to a birthday party. And maybe that don't mean anything to people, but to me it was a little much. Much more than just, I met her and I knew her for months when I was working on the show. That's not what it was. And then from there, it's like, then you were at my birthday party and you sat next to Moses at my birthday party.
Was that the first time she met him?
No, the first time she met him was at the Monica concert. She gave him a bracelet to come into the show.
Yeah, okay.
And then there were other incidents where we would meet her, he would drop me off and we would go, like we went to a brunch or something like that together. And so it was multiple incidents where she's seen him with me. Even her first time seeing him without me, she called me on FaceTime. And you would have thought it was Chris Brown or something. She's like, girl, you won't believe who I just ran into. Your boo is here. And it was like a family function. And she gave him the phone. And he was like, okay, babe, I'm about to finish. She was talking to somebody. He's going to finish my conversation with him and I'll call you when I leave. And I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, I just can't believe I ran into him. I can't believe.
Now, he didn't even have time to talk to her. Now, they're on FaceTime. She went on FaceTime and gave Moses the phone to say, hey, this is Destiny on the phone. He like, look, I'll call you back later because I'm talking to somebody. That's it. Hey, if you his woman, he going to take time and tell whoever he's talking to, hold on a minute, this is my woman on the phone. Let me holler at her right quick to see what it is that she wants first. He done told you, I'll call you back later, like he would tell a normal side chick, okay? That's side chick conversation right there. But go off, sis. Mine wouldn't tell me to wait, but go off.
I ran into him. I'm like, okay, girl.
She done got excited, didn't she? Sound like, I ain't messy or nothing. I'm gonna let you tell your story.
And then after that, on that call, she said, we got to be people, right? Yeah. And then after that, she said, I think we're cousins because they have a mutual cousin with Chinky, the rapper. And so that's what I thought.
So do you think they downplayed the wrong that they did? Like, to me, okay, that was your man. And she knew you very well. There's a code. Even if y'all weren't friends, there's a code. Because I was telling Carlos, like, when I had a friend that was dating a guy and I didn't know what his situation, I call her. Fuck the man. Forget the man. I'm trying to, forget the man. You call her woman to woman and say, hey, what's the deal? Would you mind? Or we dating? Be upfront from the very beginning. So do you think they downplayed the wrong?
Absolutely. Heavily. Heavily. Very heavily. Which is why you get the energy that you're getting. It's like, I didn't do anything wrong, but why are you so defensive? Sit in your relationship. And if there was any type of respect or, let's start here. She felt like the need to reach out to me. If we're not friends, we don't have nothing. Why are you having issues with sleeping at night? Why are you feeling like you need to be a woman and reach out to me to tell me about this? If there was never any layers to us.
So she didn't reach out to you until she was serious about him and ready to get married.
They got married 2 days later.
So she called you right before the wedding. But you didn't know they were dating before that.
No, I did not.
And how long were they dating? I'm just trying to get my time scale.
Who knows? Well, I would say this, based on the timeline that they've been giving, he said something about he had gotten her number and he reached out to her in July and they met. I did an interview with Carlos in July. And it was when I wasn't on the show, but we were just kind of talking and catching up. And he said, how's everything with you and Moses? And I said, we're in a space where it's either all or nothing. And we weren't in a good place at that time. And he, and I'll show you the text messages, I got receipts. He text messaged me after that and said, you downplayed me in the Carlos interview. You downplayed our relationship. And I called him and I'm like, downplay with you? What you talking about? And he was like, yeah, you downplayed our relationship. I said, no, I spared you. I spared you because I could have said you was showing up as the man you told me you were going to. I could have said all these things. And he was like, well, you should have said it. And so we never really had many arguments, but that was one of them. That same time frame is when he went and pursued Sonny. Exact same time frame. So that's why I said this was a get back.
Do you think Sonny and you are similar? Like men have a type. Do you think Sonny and you are?
I think we're ambitious. She's a Midwest girl, so we might present the same in certain ways.
Okay, you don't have that country accent, like some of the people on.
But I think sometimes assertiveness can be perceived as certain things. I think she's assertive. But otherwise, yeah, no, we ain't.
No. So like, okay, so I know how it is to be on reality TV. For you to experience this, see it, rehash it, and then probably have to do a reunion about it. How do you maneuver? Because you loved Moses, correct?
I did.
And he loved you.
He does.
He does. Thank you. Thank you. So how do you maneuver?
He does. Y'all hear her?
Through that.
A lot of therapy because I was already in it. And life coaching and just working on me, taking accountability for me even being in this space, and just acknowledging my feelings and moving on through them.
In a perfect world, if this didn't happen, do you think you and Moses would still be together, or would you all have worked your differences out?
Well, one of the reasons why I stopped, I guess you would say, being present in a relationship was because I really truly feel like you got to work on yourself. And I've been through a lot. He's been through a lot. And when I saw that it was more important to go after ambition and money than it was to work on yourself.
For you or him?
For him.
Got it.
And it was like, and they cut this out. I was like, I just wanted you to come and heal with me. I can't be in another relationship like where the person is not healing. And I know people, it sounds so cliche, but I know what red flags I can't accept. And if you serve something greater than yourself, it has to be God and not ambition and money. So
that's interesting. You said that you have to heal first.
Correct.
With him or just in life in general?
In life in general. So in a perfect world, the healing had to start.
So my question again is, if everything was in a perfect world, do you think that you guys would have worked it out and been together?
What's a perfect?
I'm saying, like, would you have wanted to work it out?
Well, I would say this. I think why it stung so much, even though the relationship was technically over, when I heard about him and Sonny, it stung because I was hoping that he would do the work and that the door wasn't closed. But it's closed, bolted, and locked at this point.
How does it make you feel that he's so open with it, like doing it on television now? You know what
on television?
With his new wife on television in front of everyone. And if I'm not mistaken, he didn't film when you were there. And now he's out with it. Is that true? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what was said.
So he didn't film because he couldn't film.
Okay.
And one of the things...
Why couldn't he film?
Well, okay. Initially, I was slow walking it. Right? Because I have a kid, right? So even without having a kid, I am a private person. And I know that don't work for reality TV, but I'm going to take my time. And I know it was initially like, Destiny's in a relationship. We need to see this. And I'm trying to make sure that this is cemented and solid, right? Before I throw it on TV. And he was pushing
to be on TV.
He was pushing to me to post him and like be seen and things like that. And I mean, I kind of was taking my time. Not even kind of, I was taking my time. I posted him in a year and a half, maybe twice on my page and maybe 2 or 3 times on my story. And the first time I posted him, I didn't even show his face. So it went from that to, him saying, he didn't. She said, what did she say at the podcast? He showed for the people that he want to show up for.
Right.
He was on parole. So he couldn't show up.
He was on parole.
So would you believe that he didn't show up for me in LA for the reunion because he was making $1 million deals and he didn't show up for me because he didn't want to? Would you believe that he was on parole? He sent his best friend and his wife to LA to support me during the reunion. Which one would you believe?
I believe what you're saying. What you're saying. Because you still her. You are still her, okay? So my question is, and I ain't trying to be messy or nothing, but the girl wrote this question. Did she encourage you to stop seeing Moses? Like, to me, what was her opinion of Moses when you all were filming and y'all were friendly, not friendly, working
So
together?
most of our relationship, because she was only my producer for the second half of the season, so maybe like 3-4 months, right? But we still continued to talk after she and I both.
And let's be clear, the lady that's on the phone now, she was my producer. So we are friends.
See, it happens. I still talk to other producers that are no longer on the show. It happens. But we stayed in communication. And I remember I really didn't. People like, you don't tell people your business. Tell about your man. I didn't go into depth because I don't. But she was around. She do. I mean, I would be on FaceTime calls and she'd be looking over my shoulder like, it's Moses at my house, you know? And what I would say about the whole ordeal is Yeah, towards the end, I would say she was like, "Yeah, I got." She was going to Houston a lot, hanging out. I got some balling friends in Houston. You can come out there and hang with me. And at that time, if I'm not mistaken, soon after that was when they were together. I mean, based
so she
on
was trying to push you off on somebody so she could push up on Moses. That's what. Did she tell you to stop dating Moses? Because I don't
think she would have been comfortable enough to say that.
She didn't say he wasn't good for you or something. There was something to that. No, never.
Mm-mm.
But she was trying to get you to date other people.
Correct.
You see how misconceptions can happen? Because I don't know where I heard that, but I heard, she told you, bad things about Moses. You don't need to see him anymore or whatever. You see? And that's why I have you here. Yeah, that's why I have you here. Because I wanted to see if she encouraged you to stop dating Moses, and she didn't.
I didn't say that, but she never said that he wasn't. And when I said she was encouraging me to date other people,
that was encouraging you to stop dating Moses.
I mean, now that you put two and two together.
So what type of man is Moses? Like, I saw what I saw, but he sent. I'm just saying, I like an intelligent man, and I know you seem so smart and intelligent. Like. Say it, Evileen. I'm just saying. What's your opinion of Moses? Is he an intelligent guy? What kind of guy is he? Is he a nice guy, calm guy? Is he a, he seemed kind of, he was doing this, and and maybe that was what they caught him off guard or something. But I'm just trying to clarify what kind of guy he is.
So who I thought he was, because let's be clear, the person that I see now, I don't know.
Okay.
A man's man. He left school. He didn't graduate high school because he was taking care of his family.
Okay. He had children?
No, we're talking about his mom, his grandmother, his nieces and nephews.
So he left school at what grade?
9th grade, I think.
High school?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But he's very intelligent when it comes to business.
Got it. Some people are not book smarts, but they have, street
numbers, you can give it. He's all day long. He's great with that. And he is, he's business minded. He's a hustler spirit, right? So that is what we connected on.
It wasn't a D. Because to me, I'm just saying, no, I'm not trying to even be funny because,
when you talk about intellect, I thought you were talking about intellect because you said I like a smart man.
Right.
He's very intellectual when it comes to business. He has businesses. So, and he's sustained a lot of them. So, not to give him any props.
Guys, let me pause right quick. I got to do, can y'all give me 10 seconds, okay? I'm sorry. Give me 10 seconds. Okay. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. All right. We're back.
But you being honest, right?
I mean,
he was an intelligent guy when it came to business. Maybe not with, okay. All right. Okay. When you sat down with Moses, when you sat down with Moses, how did you feel after the confrontation?
Relieved. Because first and foremost, why are you here? Why are you in my city? Why are you at my job? Like, I ain't never broke up with somebody and they got a job where I worked at. Is that why? Is that odd?
You know what? It's interesting that you say that because
you want to have a storyline.
When Kwai came on our show and her husband, and his new wife, or at that time fiance, I didn't get it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was like, okay, you're going from Kwai to this. So, no shade, no, but just being
Kwai's a baddie.
Right. To this, I thought Kwai wouldn't have a problem. In fact, she's going to have a field day.
Not a field day.
No. But I didn't understand it because you're a baddie, right? You know that. So I was thinking, and Kwai had to explain to me, it ain't about her. I said, I had to cry like, dude, I owe you because it's not about her. It's about this motherfucker coming up after all we've been through.
That part.
What he did.
Can everybody see?
How dare he?
Can everybody see? I see somebody saying, is the video frozen? Can everybody see the video? Is the video playing for you guys okay? Put a 1 if you can see the video and hear. Put a 1 if you can see and hear. Put a 2 if you cannot. Okay.
That part.
I was thinking
okay,
fun,
see. You guys okay?
Shady, like this ain't got nothing on Kwai. We finna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but yeah. So
it
ain't never been about her.
Now I understand that it ain't about her. Because you still her.
She go, yes.
So one more time.
Thank you.
No, seriously, I'm being serious. Okay. Okay, when Moses saw Sonny after meeting you, she told him, don't argue with women. I got it. She was in reference to you. We see that tease of you coming face to face with her, and I don't want you to go past the episode because we don't do that. Were you surprised that she came with that energy? And what's she mad about? Like, she got the fucking man. Excuse me, I don't mean to allegedly. Okay.
So for me, I wasn't really surprised by the energy. I was confused. I'm still confused. Like, what is this energy? Like I said, you should be in the honeymoon phase. You shouldn't even be worried about me at all. But many therapy sessions later, it's not what is this energy that she has for me. It seems like anger and aggression, right? Would you agree?
It looked like that on the clip.
But fear looks that way too.
Yeah.
So if you had to tell a woman 2 days before you got married, it's a reason why. Because
you felt like you needed to let her know.
No. If you were with him, as you said, a woman would have called me in the beginning, right?
Absolutely.
Because you're scared that I could snatch him back. That's why you waited 2 days before your wedding.
Well, I said this.
She said they told her 2 days before they got married because they were scared that Destiny could snatch Moses back. Girl, how can you snatch somebody back when the relationship was already over 5 months before they got together? Destiny, you are delusional, girl. She is delusional.
And Carlos says the edits, but I said that there was still chemistry between you guys. And I'm just being honest. I don't know, anybody in this situation. I'm just being honest. It was definitely energy. And when you said I'm still her, that's what I thought you meant. Is that not it? Like this,
I mean, honestly, in that moment, I was just, because things that were edited out, I was just like, at one point when he started talking, I'm like, who is this? And I said, go ahead with your Tubi acting. Because he was just giving me lines that seemed rehearsed. And that's when I turned into her. Because I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing, let's go.
So what you're saying is, if you wanted him back, you could have. But this new guy you don't want, he's different.
Oh yeah, whoever is showing up now, absolutely not. No.
But if you wanted him back.
But I don't. So, and I'm dating, and I wish them well. I just want them to go back home to St. Louis and stop showing up in Huntsville at my job and being around my friend group and stop talking bad about me. Y'all should be talking about y'all love, y'all relationship, what y'all got going on. Like, coming on this platform that I'm on, it's like y'all marriage.
How you gonna tell them, Destiny, to stop talking about you when you're doing interview after interview after interview and you're only talking about them, and then you occasionally throw some jabs in about Melody? You are talking about them. I don't see them steady doing interviews talking about you, Destiny. Like, I don't. Is anybody else in the chat? Can you guys Can you guys attest to the fact that they are not doing interviews back to back to back to back? They're not sitting on podcasts. They're not sitting on YouTube channels talking about Destiny every other day. She got Mental Mondays where she's talking about Sonny and Moses and this whole situation. Now you sitting over here with Dr. Heavenly talking about Sonny and Moses. You were sitting on for another panel talking about Sonny and damn Moses. You are obsessed at this point, Destiny, and you need to really get some real therapy, not your friend that's giving you therapy, because it doesn't seem like you're growing from this situation. They are married. There's nothing that you can do about this now. At the end of the day, it's time for you to move on. You said you're dating. Why the fuck are you still sitting here talking about this? Because it says that you're not over it.
Doesn't matter unless I'm attached to it. Nobody cares, right? Right. They only care about what I have to say about it. And it seems like this just drummed up like energy and beef so I can keep talking about it, but I'm done.
You're done.
I don't really have nothing to say. Like, go be happy.
You don't. So if you had to look at Moses right now and say something to him, what would it be? Like, as far as like y'all relationship and just get complete closure, what would you say to him?
I think I said it all.
You said it all. Okay.
I would say, hey, blink twice if you need to be rescued. But other than that,
because I remember you saying he did some of this to spite you.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
How so?
I just feel like, like I just said, like, who gets married to somebody that can bring you back to the position to be in front of me? Like, he's a nice looking man. He could have dated a lot of women, but you chose somebody that was attached to me, and then you show up at my job. That's weird.
So you thought he did it to spite you?
I did. Like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get married and flaunt it in your face and come on the show and show you what you missed.
Do you feel like you're missing something?
Hell no. Not at this
I was
point.
saying you dodged a bullet. Like, to me, if he could move on that quickly and do the things the way that he's done them, we see it all the time. What goes around comes around. The way he did you'll do the next. You know what I'm saying? And probably did the past. So, So tell me a little bit about him naming the child. Didn't he name a baby after your business or something?
He named a portion of his business after my son. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about that.
So,
why?
Because I gave him the idea of getting into the trucking industry.
Okay.
And so, I would say I gave him the idea, but I gave him some insight and some, at least maybe I did. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But we, as he was developing the business, I actually already had a company called Law Logistics, which is my son's name, Law, L-A-W. And he was like, can I use that name? Like, can I? And I was like, I'm going to keep that for my baby. So he was like, well, we talked about having a kid together.
Mm-hmm.
And the name that I was thinking about was Justice, because I have a son named Law.
And Justice, yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I may still use that.
And Justice can go boy or girl.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he finally developed his new entity, he was like, I named it Law and Justice Logistics. Yeah.
So why would you be naming another man's child your business? And Destiny, you allowed that, which probably gave LeBaric some pause in terms of knowing that another man is taking ownership of his son's name like this in terms of naming a business after his son's name, which is probably why he went and filed them damn papers. Because Destiny, you playing too much. You married to LeBaric, but then you talking to Moses about, oh yeah, you can use my son's name for your business. Like, what kind of sense does that make?
How did that make you feel?
At the time, I was like, oh my goodness, this is wow, this is sweet.
It's weird. No, I'm saying.
I'm saying weird. But I realized I was love bombing.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Child.
I'm going to ask you this, and you could choose the answer. Now, has he tried to contact you outside of filming? That's a miss-ass question. Thank you, production. Has he tried?
She knows she wrote that question.
How did you think I did? Has he tried to reach you outside of filming?
Continue to watch.
I'm asking you here now. I'm not.
We don't go.
No. This is the question I'm asking. I ain't got that. You know what I mean?
We don't go before episodes.
Okay, so has he tried to reach you?
I will say this: that he was watching my story on his wedding day and all the way up until they started filming.
Why do you think he did that?
Because he was waiting for my reaction to what he had done.
Which again makes you feel like he was being spiteful or he was doing something to bother
Because
you?
why you worried about what's happening over here? You just got married.
That's messy. So now I'm gonna be off script here. Do you think he did it to get on TV?
Why would he be there?
I'm saying, like, to me, that's what it sounds like to me. Now that you're saying this, like, he's looking for a response. He's bringing a new girl. He knows it's the producer. You think he's doing it? Like, I know chicks that do it all the time for the fame or the check or whatever it is,
What I would say about the both of them is that when he said, and I think he said something about them being more compatible, I would agree because they serve their ambition. And I serve God. So I believe that they both are opportunists.
I was saying it was a business-driven relationship.
But you said they had chemistry.
So now she's trying to say that Sonny and Moses don't have chemistry, that it's a business-driven relationship. How do you know what their relationship is, Destiny?
I said you and he had chemistry when you sat down with him. So you got to listen to me. What I said
on Messy Mondays, you said they had chemistry. You asked me, I had to watch it.
Did I say that? You sure?
I think you did.
I may have. I think that and I'm gonna ask you this: is she well off? I mean, I don't know.
Y'all have been embellishing like this.
Is she a PhD and she's business oriented? I mean, I don't know.
I'm never gonna knock another woman's husband.
Right. I'm saying so.
Would I say that she's successful? I don't know.
Right.
But what I will say is, and she has an honorary PhD. Yes.
Okay, honorary.
And because I celebrated her, consider whatever, love when she got.
But even honorary, you had to have done something that was
attend a school. But
see how she
is it something else to it? Correct.
I don't know. Dr. Jackie got an honorary doctorate, and she already had a doctorate because of her work that she put forth to it. So
she's already a doctor. It makes sense. Okay, gotcha. Already a doctor. But okay, so what was the question? I'm being messy. I'm sorry.
We were on the chemistry part, and I don't know if I said that.
Oh, you said was she well off? That was your question.
Yeah. Because I thought that maybe he was with her for money.
Well, I don't know if he's with her for money because him and I had conversations prior to, even in that sit down where I said, last year you just said the girl needed to get in the gym and she was broke and acting like she was more than what she was in St. Louis. That was a conversation that we had. They edited that out.
Okay.
But I don't know her pockets, so I can't say. I know that she does rehabs and things like that, so I really don't know.
Okay.
But he got his own money.
Okay. All right. So, okay, we're going to switch the subject just a little bit. What do you think of the millimeters? Because I've heard about them. I don't know, but they say they're pretty aggressive on social media.
I try not to think of them at all.
So have you had any experiences?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
So talk about that a little bit.
I get some, I used to, because maybe they didn't figure it out that I ain't the one, but I used to get a lot of, and they're going to come after I said that. I used to get a lot of vile stuff in my inbox and under my comments. And one of them was a therapist.
So recently I realized that I like someone special in my life. And let's be real, the dating apps, well, they weren't.
She said we realized that she want the one. That's
I feel like they are really, and it's a group of people that I would say all of them are like that, but it's a group of them that are.
Do you think they're real though? Because okay, when we were experiencing a lot of stuff, I know for a fact that a lot of those people are not real. You know what I'm saying? So
somebody introduced that recently, and I didn't even know you could do that.
Right. It's a way I don't know either, but it has been brought to my attention because I know when one of my friends was going through something, she got a PR strategist, and she said, yes, there are ways that you can do. Not saying that Melody's doing it or anybody. I'm just saying that sometimes this shit don't be real. A lot of times when ain't that many people caring that much. So it can be bots.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I've seen
That's crazy.
I've seen it happen to people on our show. So, I'm just putting
they're quiet right now. But but there has been some that have showed up at my business.
They call my office too, so it's crazy, right?
And they showed up on days that I was closed and looking through the window.
Evileen said the millimeters be calling her office and harassing her. Who is doing that? Child, bye. And Destiny, you putting 20 on 10 right now, just FYI.
No, it's empty. Y'all don't come in, ain't nothing in here. And I'm like,
and you will see it on the cameras.
On YouTube.
Oh,
They would like people would send it to me like, this lady was at your store, or I would be in there working and they would be in there like trying to record and try to say stuff about the store. I'm like, okay, I've had those experiences.
I had a lady come in on a Saturday and she said, her office hours says 9 to 2 on Saturdays and she's not here. And I'm like, wow, it's by appointment only. I'm a whole freaking dentist. Like, you know what I'm saying? So people are just,
yeah, they
gonna do what they do. Mm-hmm. So now at one point, and we already talked about this a little bit, you were the closest person to Melody on the cast. Who on the cast fills that role now for Melody?
For Melody?
It's a trick question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. I would say this. The world got a chance to see us building a relationship, and it was authentic. It was pure. We had a great time. We loved on each other, and loved each other. I can't say one person fills that role because I'm actually really, really good with all the ladies. You know, Stormy has showed up for me in more ways than one. Like last in May, my birthday's May 1st.
Stormy.
You like Stormy? I like.
I mean, you don't know him, but I'm saying.
Me and Stormy went from that's what's up to that's what's up.
Really?
Yeah, we good. We good. Like even. My birthday, I was here and she got in touch with my day one friends and like really went all out for my birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like she's a sweetheart. And I was not expecting that like her.
Mm-hmm.
She did a big one for my birthday.
It's always good to see Black women show that we can get along. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I know reality TV is what it is, and it's situations that probably wouldn't happen in the real world. You know, you're sitting there
in conversations that you wouldn't keep having. Oh, that would have never happened.
Absolutely.
I never would have seen that man synced that man again.
Yeah, you have it synced.
I would never
seen me.
But I would say this Tisha has showed up for me in some big situations as well. Like even when I got arrested, she was at the station before I was. She's been to the emergency room bringing me food when my baby was in there. Like Tisha showed up for me. Miss Nell and I are thick as thieves.
Miss Nell is whose mom?
Miss Nell is Chris the Fletchers.
Oh yeah. Nell. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's a mom to a few. But her and I, you know, when her mom passed and was when we started developing our relationship years ago. And, you know, I was there for her. She's been there for me through my divorce. Kimmy, she checks on my daddy more than she checks on me. She loves my daddy. So I had a relationship.
Y'all are real good friends.
Yeah, we like, we don't just show up for TV. We actually,
that's true on our show as well.
We actually show up for each other.
So now that you brought it up, you got arrested. What was that about? And I know it's always a story, you know what I mean, and it's the explanation.
I can't really talk about it because it's active, but I can talk about the one that was dismissed.
Okay.
So there was a alleged, I signed a name or some forgery was what it was initially charged for, and it was dismissed. And now it's been brought back under a different charge.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about that? Because I ain't going to ask no other questions about it, but if anything you want to say about it. Okay. So who do you enjoy the most on your cast? You just said a lot of them, so, you know.
In what way, though?
I don't know. Like, my cast, for example, Quad, we be Kiki, you know what I'm saying? But Simone is a key, but it's a different kind. You know what I'm saying? And Jackie is the person I have if I have an issue or problem, and I read a real conversation, but you know, I ain't playing. But I enjoy all of them actually.
I would have to say the same thing.
But different
reasons.
Yeah. So what is Stormy? I really like Stormy. I like her accent and everything. and I recently heard that, you know, I like to celebrate females that she
was on TikTok.
TikTok, wow. Yeah. And it was like the first person to ever do that.
Correct.
What is she selling?
I actually should have brought it, but she has body butter. She has, you know, she started out with hair care line. She still sells her growth serum and things like that. So she still has that, but she started getting into body care. So she has a body butter, and she has, she's just launched a mist as well, like I have as well.
She said people say that Love and Marriage Huntsville fans are brutal.
I think that our show can trigger people. I think there's situations on our show that is triggering. And I feel like it I don't know, I don't know if it garners up like big responses and people forget like this is a show. I mean, it's elements of our real life, but you're only getting a portion of us.
Right. You never get the whole story.
You never get the whole story. Like, and you don't get the whole person. Like you might see me, and that might be what all they use all season. But that's not all of me.
So you kind of talked about this already. What is some of the craziest things you've ever seen the fans do? You said at your job. I know in Kenya, somebody came to her house, remember? And she had to
some people have come to my house.
Mm.
Yeah, I had to take the for sale sign out of the yard because it was Chris Fletcher, who was our realtor. Yeah, and his face was.
You took the sale sign out of the yard because you didn't want them to sell the house because your ass didn't want to move, Destiny. She's saying she took the for sale sign for the house, LeBeric's house, out of the yard because people were coming to her house and they recognized Chris Fletcher on the for sale sign. You took that sign out the yard because you didn't want them to sell that house. You were trying to block them from selling that house. She is such a liar. Oh my God.
So people are like, and I would say, watch this season. It's something that happened that is so crazy from a fan.
Oh my
so crazy.
I already know the answer to this. You watch Messy Mondays, right?
Sometimes I catch our clips.
What do you think about the reviews? Do you think it helps the show, or do you think it hinders it?
I don't really know. Y'all get a lot of views, right?
Absolutely, we do.
Y'all doing something right.
I think it helps. I think that when we review magazines, it helps. It's like a collaborative thing, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times when we review it, it makes other bloggers review it as well, based on the conversation.
She's going to ask her something about LeBeric, and then we're going to stop it there. Okay, we're almost there.
We have, and like you say, we only have a small amount. And one thing I'm going to say is when I review it, I only have a little bit of information. So a lot of people take that information and run with it. So I have to be very careful of what I'm saying.
Like saying I'm broke and I'm getting money.
That's what the people have said, man. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. Can you go? Okay, Taurus. They ain't gonna forget that shit. Okay. Well, that's not gonna do that. The picture they played, they made.
And that's important.
And they made it seem like Stormy, what's her name? Sunny had it going on financially. That's what I saw.
That's what and you can create any type of story.
You absolutely can. I agree with that.
And the thing is, and I know people think it's like fake it till you make it, right?
Right.
I faked it till I make it.
Well,
because I shared my
downs.
ups and downs. And that was the thing. I think me sharing my ups and downs, some castmates jumped in on that, like, well, we gonna make that a thing. Like, no, it's not. It's not a thing. Like I'm blessed. I have ups and downs like any other human being to this day. But I didn't. Who would think they would be a single mama with a 3-week-old baby in the midst of COVID with a brand new business? Nobody. So those ups and downs have made me who I am today. So I'm appreciative of it.
You and Martell. I remember I saw y'all together, and I probably made a statement that I probably shouldn't have said.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So how do you know Martell?
I've known Martell since high school. So I'm gonna get my age, but we've known each other for decades.
Y'all never dated?
I dated his cousin, actually.
Okay. All right. Okay, then. Because, that was my
because you was out there telling me y'all got, I seen about.
I thought y'all were very,
Martell flirts with everybody. He flirted with you.
Shit. You can't pay my light bill. I'm just letting you know. I'm saying, like, anyway. I like Martell. He's a nice guy. He's very funny. You know what I'm saying? I just, have energy because I love Melody. You know what I'm saying? Melody's my friend. Like, I like Melody. Like, we talk. Like, you know what I mean? Not like that, but the whole situation around Melody and Martell was kind of like off-putting for me. You know what I'm saying? And, but anyway, that's your friend, so I see you.
No. The reason why it's hard for me to have an opinion about it is because I know more than what.
Y'all see Destiny face when Heaven said, I like Melody. I actually love Melody. That's my friend. We actually talk. Destiny got all mute and was looking at the floor. She didn't know what to say.
The viewers know.
Got it. Understood. Yeah. So do you think Mel got the restraining order to kind of prevent him from filming?
That would be genius, wouldn't it?
I ain't got shit to do with this, okay? I was going to give my opinion, but you know what? If you ain't going to give yours, that nigga, why am I
that would be genius. If you want to get rid of somebody else.
Because I remember we did Messy Mondays last Monday, and Martell was not on the episode. Now, I know for Married to Medicine, we get paid per episode. Is that how y'all do? Okay, then. Well, he wasn't on the last episode, so. Melody, my kind of girl. Let's see. Okay. It's a lot of rumors out there. Do you know, I'm just asking, what is one of the craziest rumors you've ever had about yourself? And let's dispel that rumor.
Oh, one of the craziest ones is a few. We addressed one.
Yeah.
But the other one would be that I was squatting in my own home. It was
I never heard that, but okay.
Yeah, it was out there. Like, you know, when I got my divorce, my ex moved out and I stayed in a home.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to a period where it was like, we're going to sell it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, you know, get out of that man's house. You're squatting. And I'm like, if a married couple purchases a home together, right?
Mm-hmm. That's just both your house. Right.
Yeah. So I just feel like that was weird and crazy because I have a whole kid, and why you acting like we're squatting in our own home? But that was weird. What else?
So since you brought up your ex-husband, what happened with him? Because, like, from my understanding, you know, I only saw 3 minutes, and that's why you're here. They're saying that after you had your baby, or when you announced you were pregnant, y'all got a divorce like shortly after. Can you tell me that time schedule? Is that wrong?
We started the process of a divorce when my son was 3 weeks old.
But it was already over, the marriage, or what was the issues there? Can you talk about that?
I can talk about it. It was a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. But, you know, we were, as I thought, working through it, you know, going to therapy. And COVID was like it was.
You get to really know who a Brother Tucker was, right? Because you're in the same house. What helps me a lot is a big house. When I get tired of Brother Tucker, I can come up here and vent, and I used to every day.
Could you imagine going through a divorce during the height of COVID?
And your man stay with you upstairs? I can imagine.
With a brand new baby, and you going through postpartum.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. COVID made a lot of people make decisions, you know, to leave or stay here, you know?
Yeah.
So what were the issues there? I mean, what was different about him than Moses?
Well, first and foremost, he was different of a guy I would date. But I thought that he was just a very solid, good old country boy, loved his family, really close to his mom. That was a big issue because it was like I was a third person. And I've talked about this before. There was some
third person to his mother.
Correct. In a relationship. And there were some other major things that I don't want to
disclose.
Correct. Yeah. But just know that I was actually in the process of filing for a separation before I got papers because it was just not safe.
That's a lie.
And he was trying to beat me to the punch. So that's why I got it at 3 weeks.
So you were 3 weeks pregnant, or
she just said that she was in the process of filing for separation before LeBerick filed for divorce. Destiny, you a fucking liar. You just sat there and said that y'all were working on a relationship. Now, I have a very close source who says that LeBerick's mother did not like Destiny because she was a total bitch. She was disrespectful to LeBerick. I ain't even gonna say allegedly on this shit because this is verifiable. All right. She was a bitch towards him, and LeBerick started seeing things within the marriage which made them grow apart. There was some trust issues there. Okay, so to speak. I'm gonna say it that way. It was some trust issues there because Destiny was on some bullshit and LeBerick caught up on it. And their mama, yes, she was there because she was looking out for LeBerick's best interest. And Destiny didn't like LeBerick's mom being in his ear, letting him know that, look, this girl is really not this girl. That's why she didn't like that mother. So for her to sit here and lie and say that she was getting ready to file for separation prior because it wasn't safe, Destiny, you're lying. You're lying, but go ahead, honey.
You were 3 weeks with a newborn
baby. And that must have been rough.
And the time during it, you know, you're just going through it, and I didn't even realize that, you know, there was postpartum and all that, the ups and downs of that. I just tried to make my best way through it.
So when did Moses come into the picture? Was he shortly after?
Yes, he was after, I want to say it was 1.5 years after my divorce. Or, you know, I went through a divorce for 1 year, and then probably about 8 months after my divorce was final. I started dating.
Okay, so you did wait completely to everything.
Oh, yeah, I don't do that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to have
it. Plenty of people do.
I know, but I don't like some. We just caught you in another lie. You just said 1.5 years you started messing with Moses, okay? You already said, and he said it as well, that y'all never stopped communicating. You were still sending him pictures. You were still texting. You even said he called the house. So you were still communicating with Moses, even though you were with LeBerick. And LeBerick found out about that shit, okay? Let's go and be transparent here. You never stopped communicating with Moses. So then you just said a year and a half after you and LeBaric divorced, you started talking to Moses again, and then you just switched it up and said 8 months. Which one in it is it? Because that's a time space. That's a big gap right there, Destiny. 8 months is not the same as a year and a half. I mean, am I right? Am I right? It's like she don't remember her lies, and you've done so many interviews, Destiny, until you might need to go back and look at your prior interviews before you do another one, because every time you do an interview, you lie and you mix things up. I'm noticing. How the fuck are you sending Moses pictures of LeBaric, but then say you ain't been seeing him or having any communication with him, and then sit here and say that, oh, I don't do that. I don't commingle. I don't mess with one person and the other. Moses told you that he was in a relationship with somebody, and you told him you didn't care. So you were sleeping with Moses knowing that he had somebody else. We're going to be transparent. Are we going to be transparent? Moses said he told you he had a girl. You told him you don't care. So you were willing to sleep with him and mess with him knowing he had somebody else. So you put yourself in a situation to be a fucking side chick, but you want to sit on this last episode and call Sonny a side chick when you knowingly went into a situation with a man who already had somebody else. And you wasn't trying to let him go because when you got with LeBaric, you wanted LeBaric for the money, but you wanted Moses for the dick. We can continue right there. That's a word right there.
Muddy the waters, and I just want to be done. Mm-hmm. And plus, I wasn't trying to jump into anything anyway. Like the situation with Moses, I actually wasn't ready, and I told him that I wasn't ready for a relationship. I actually enjoy where I am now.
Being alone, being healing.
Just dating, healing and dating.
Really? Do y'all hear these lies just spewing out? This girl is a professional liar. Let's stop sharing, child. I don't even want to look at her. I don't even look at you, child, because you are a professional liar. Okay. I wish I could bring LeBaric on this damn show. I'm trying to bring him on this damn show. We gotta clear up some of these damn lies. Because the Destiny, it's like you live in La La Land, and you be thinking that some of your lies are not verifiable, sis. And I don't be wanting to give up sources because people be telling me shit that's like verifiable, and I be like, I ain't even gonna give you up on this when they be telling me stuff. But damn it, I had to get LeBaric on this damn show. I might have to get him or his mama on this damn show because Destiny, you are a fucking liar, girl. But that is the end of our a compulsive liars. You better say it, Miss T. Elise Smith. Yes, God, you set up that this boy done said, Moses done sat there and said that I told Destiny when I got with her that I was seeing somebody and in a relationship with somebody, and Destiny says, I don't care. So why the fuck do you not care over here? And then you get with LeBaric, and then you still finagling with Moses. I don't feel like you ever left him alone, because during the time that Moses was married, you was fucking around with him then. So that's exactly who you are, Destiny. But you want to sit up here and act like you're this wholesome individual. No, let's take the wholesome out, girl. You are a hoe. That's what it is. You are a hoe out here, flying your ass out there to see Moses, knowing he got several other women that he's seen. So, girl, let's get out of here, child. All right, y'all get the picture. We ain't got to talk no more. Thank y'all so much for being here. Mods, thank you, Linda Gamble, Bell Wilson, honey, and Tyra Dames. Thank y'all so much for modding for me. They said, how you healing and dating? Thank you so much, Rosalind Davis. Okay. And you seeing a therapist and a life coach, and you still have not grown any? Girl. Let's get out of here, child. Thank you so much to my content creators that's in here tonight, baby. Somebody said night, y'all. Thanks, Tea Talk with you. All right, so Tea Talk with your girl. Thanks for being here. Girlfriends Chronicles. Thanks for being here. Aries Girl Podcast, True TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn. I saw you in here. Thanks for being here, love. Chronicles of Kim K is here. Deary Talk is here. Did I miss any other content creators? Because I want to make sure I shout everyone out. You guys are in here tonight. Good God. Thank y'all for stopping by. And again, thank you guys for 15K. Well, we're past 15K now, but thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, liking the videos, subscribing to the channel, everything that you guys have been doing to help out over here to keeping me into the algorithm. I really appreciate you guys. Purple Unicorn, did I say your name? I did. All right. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys down. You guys enjoy your night. We will have Car Chronicles in the morning. I'll be sitting right here in this chair, baby, because we're working from home, Lord. All right. Love you guys down. Let's get some music, honey, so y'all can get on up out of here and have a good night. Love y'all down. Bye.
Bye.